The Pseudo-Serious podcast with myself, Biggs, Vadact, Conman, and the new member on Chaoscraft, Yeoldmama.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
So
Hi.
this is gonna be an unprecedented amount of people we have on this podcast.
Tons of opinions.
So last time it was just me and Biggs. Actually, the only time.
Always just me and you.
It's always been you, and it's only been 2 times.
Yeah.
So this could be fun. This could be terrible. We're gonna find out. So we're just gonna you want to introduce yourself? Yeoldmama.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
What? Hi. Yo, Mama here.
Good start.
New member. What's up?
Yeah. So you came on oh yeah, we did that yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Like the
Yes,
first
yeah.
episode. Yeah. So
if you want to see her introduction, go watch her video.
Yeah, she's got
There
her
was a
introduction
lot
up
of
on
you
there.
guys in that video. I was
Dude, that was insane. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah, we still haven't played Flint.
Oh, yeah, we gotta
Not
do
yet.
that.
You're gonna need to make a bigger table at this rate.
Might,
Yeah,
yeah.
we really
Yeah.
will.
No, no one ever
I'm
wants to
gonna
play
get
with me.
You guys know I'm gonna get on that. I'll make sure to put a flint table in the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
I-
Yeoldmama wants to do the casino bad.
Yeah, you guys, I got
so,
this.
Thank goodness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
It's gonna be great. I just gotta get a few episodes out and actually making a house, and then I'll be on that.
Like I don't think the casino build has been open for a year,
Dude, I'm so pumped
Yeah.
for that.
and
I
no one
never
wants to
else-
do it.
Whenever, sorry, I just said MC Builder. Safety Boost moved out of his house.
See, I haven't heard
he
about
did.
MC Builder in quite a bit.
Yeah,
He
what's
me-
up with
he
him?
messaged me a couple days, no, about a week ago, just saying like he's been really busy and stuff.
Really?
But he
Oh.
said, "Yeah, are you still happy with having me on the server?" I said, "Yeah."
Yeah,
Fine.
there's no problems with him.
You know, I mean, he's a legacy member, so like,
He is.
yeah. We've been adding lots of people.
I know
We
he
add-
got a job, didn't he? I think YouTube was full time for him, but then he got a job. So
Oh, that makes sense. All right.
yeah, you
that's
can
fine.
kind of see the point at which I stopped being full time on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the moment where you took a 2-month break? Was it 3 months or even?
Might have been 3 months. The semester lasted 3 months. Yeah, and I didn't
Jeez.
upload anything during the semester. So, yeah, it you know it's tough. MC Builder, good luck to you.
Safety Boost. Come on, get his name.
Safety, he'll be MC Builder in our hearts.
He's MC Builder in our hearts, but he's Safety Boost off the tongue.
I don't like it when people rebrand their channels. It just like loses the magic for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel you.
I mean, well, see, here we go. Maybe but he wanted to like he was doing a completely different thing. You know, Minecraft Builder is not the most open name for branding.
I think that's the
Yeah.
biggest mistake a lot of people make when they name themselves after a game, because then you
Come on,
can't do anything.
You got to include a lot of numbers at the end. That's the way to success.
If you
167.
want to
100,000
professional quickscoper in the community, then yeah, you gotta add X's, numbers,
DMF
upper and lower
360.
case.
Yeah,
Sniper.
no,
The whole
no
shebang.
disrespect to Minecraft Builder. You think he would have learned after his first name?
Yeah,
The DMFX snipes
snipes.
XFFX
Oh
08.
my god!
No disrespect.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, comment 167,167 over here.
Yeah. Come on. I didn't have a great name. It's still 167 here though.
Yeah, I mean,
But it's because Conman was just taken. So.
this like, did you just pick a random number, or is this like
No,
the
okay,
one?
So basically, my school number as I was growing up was 167448. And easily
Was that taken?
remember
So you just
first-
did 167
No.
twice?
So that was taken from a previous account that I had that I have no idea what the password was for.
Oh,
And so I made a new one, 167167, because just Conman was taken, right?
yeah.
And I got Conman from my hockey nickname, and I combined the two, and I felt 167167 was way too long to type for a Minecraft username, so I just did 167. This is all before YouTube even became anything for me, right?
Some would argue that 167 is too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so basically, when I started YouTube, I just started on the channel I already had, not thinking much about it, and then I started getting viewers and subscribers, and the 167167 was still there.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it's cool
yeah.
that you have a personal thing tied to your name. That sometimes like not everyone has that. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell is Fancy Blue Pants? I mean, yeah, and
I
yet
don't know. It sounds interesting though.
no, no, no. Well, I mean, it was designed to be interesting, not designed to be personal. However, it actually does have a little history. Like, I used to play RuneScape
Oh.
when I was like 9.
Dude,
And I was-
RuneScape was my jam.
I know.
Dude, I love RuneScape too. Yeah.
We should just start
Am I
RuneScape
the only
channel.
one that hasn't played like RuneScape or?
I haven't
WoW?
played RuneScape either.
I actually
but I
started-
just don't think it was that big. in
Well,
the
I think
UK.
because I mean, you were a lot older when it came out.
Right,
Like, I was like
Robin.
Yeah.
9 years old, 10 years old. That's when. And the thing is that we'd be playing World of Warcraft, but RuneScape was free. You could just play it, so it was really
I
good.
was a
Same thing.
freaking member. There we go.
No,
Dude,
I was a member,
too.
and I paid $5 a month, and now it's like 8. So, but I think now it's just
Like a
not-
Netflix subscription now.
no, but no, you could get new areas. It was
It was
worth
great.
It was worth it.
Was it worth it?
It was so worth it.
I had no concept of money back then anyway. So, sorry,
I-
mom.
I got it. So for my birthday, I got a RuneScape membership for 1 month. That was my parents, and
Yeah.
they didn't realize it was a reoccurring thing,
Oh.
and so it just
Oh,
kept
crap.
getting deducted each month.
Oh, that happened with my brother, but The Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh.
Oh,
he
God.
forgot about it for like 6 months, 7 months. Didn't play it. It's like my mom was just like, "What the hell?" Is this?
I had that game for a little bit. I was not a fan of it.
No, I didn't think it was very good.
No, it's not what I was expecting. Cause like
Well,
I loved Skyrim. I loved Oblivion before that. Like those two I played.
Like-
I thought, all right, this is gonna be sweet. And then, no.
Here's the thing. It's like when I say to you, The Elder Scrolls Online is coming out. That should invoke like the best feeling in the world. The Elder Scrolls Online, but it was just not. It didn't feel like Skyrim.
It felt almost like a cheap knockoff of World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
to be
that
quite honest.
like for a game like that, all I would want at this point, just like give me some co-op Fallout. Let's collect some cans together. Like that's all I need. I don't need no like persistent online world. Come on. Just get on that. So I don't even know what the hell Biggs is.
I'm here.
Yeah, no, like
I can't say much about RuneScape.
Yeah, we
I've
can't
never
really say
played it.
anything about
no, not RuneScape. Your name.
Yeah.
I've told this story so many times.
I've never heard it.
Biggs is like my nickname that my dad gave me. He gave me that nickname because he used to call me Big Head. And it was like evolved into Biggs. Because when I was a kid, I had a really head.
Oh,
God.
Kind of like the running joke I say, my head hasn't grown like since I was born. It's just stayed the same size.
Jeez.
see, that's great.
That's where Biggs comes from.
It's kind of a horrible story.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I mean, big heads. That's not a terrible thing. I
But
mean,
it's actually quite good that we're talking about names because like a lot of people ask me what Vadact actually means.
and you have
and-
no idea.
I have no idea. Like that's the thing because I had a channel before this, and I'm not gonna say my channel name because it was just awful.
I want to see your home videos.
Yeah,
We
let's
all
do
do. Let's do it right now.
But basically, like I was associated with something with that channel. So when I came up with the name for this channel, I wanted it to last a long time. So that's why I didn't put like craft or anything in my channel name to be associated with Minecraft, one game specifically. So that's why I came up. I put some words together and checked if it sounded like a word. Because at first I used to call it Vadact, I think it was. Yeah, it was Vadact. But then people were saying Vadact, and I was like, you know, I would just stick with that.
That sounds a lot better.
Vadact sounds actually better.
So
So,
did you just take? So did you pretty much just take the word va and then try to say duck, but then it came out duck and Vadact and there? Is that how you got it?
Yeah,
to be
Conman.
honest, I don't know. That could be
Didn't
a
understand what you said.
possibility.
Conman's train of thought is beyond us.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just
I
like
thought your name like stood for something. I don't know where I got that from. I thought like it was like an abbreviation and it meant like the V
No.
Very
stood for something,
awesome
the A stood for
dude,
something.
acting,
Yeah, that's
cool,
what I thought. I
tonight.
don't know where I got that from, but that's what I thought.
Tonight.
Yeah,
Acting
acting cool
tonight.
tonight.
just tonight. But
So-
yeah, that's basically where Vadact
One
came
night
from.
only.
I mean, that's cool.
Sorry.
You know what? But like, I never even see. I started talking about RuneScape. I didn't talk about how it tied into my name at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my name was I see. This is a tribute to how good am at picking names. I think my name was just like Fancy Car 57, but people just call me Fancy, and I like that
Fancy Car.
moniker. No, yeah, Fancy Car. It doesn't matter.
You
It was
guys
stupid.
should all call him Fancy Car now.
Oh my god.
Fancy car.
No, just car.
Fancy
Just
car
call him
pants.
Just car.
I was always terrible with names. I'm like, Mom, help me. So when it came time to do a branding for YouTube, I was like, okay, I like being denoted as fancy. That just kind of became the name. But that fancy car is stupid. So I had to change it. I think fancy pants came up because I don't even know, just personal qualities. But Fancy Pants Adventures, people kept referring to me as that like one Flash game that everyone loves.
Yeah.
So I added blue pants for this, and I took off the E for
Bluepants.
symmetry because it looks really nice. That's just kind of how that came up. People ask me that all the time too. Yeoldmama, what the hell is
Yeah,
that?
How'd that come out?
Okay. So I don't know how interesting the story really is, but I don't think it's that interesting. But pretty much, I used to be a FPS girl. I used to play COD and Halo back on the Xbox 360
Yes,
back in the
Halo.
day. That's where I started my gaming adventures. So back in like middle school, I had a friend, and we started playing COD together, and I hadn't made an account yet, but his name was Yeoldmama. So when you shot someone and killed them in the game, it'd be like, you were killed by your old mama. So it'd be like, yeah, because, you know, middle school humor. Stuff. So for some reason, we were like, you know what? Ye old mama. So, I mean, that's how it came to be. It was like spaced out, though. 3 different words. And then
That's great.
when I learned Minecraft, I was like, oh, yeah, let's play Minecraft. It's gonna be great. But you had to make it 1 word. So then I just condensed it, and now that's my username.
Yeoldmama.
Yeoldmama.
All right.
Yeoldmama.
It's great.
Yeoldmama.
Yeah.
See, it could be
Yeah,
worse. Could be
It could
Conman.
be.
It could.
be
You could
so
have
much
167 on the end of it.
No, man, it
Yeoldmama
couldn't even
167.
be worse. It couldn't even be better. It's as good as it gets.
See, to go with Halo, you should have put 117 at the end.
Oh my god, you're right. It would have been perfect. Best username ever.
Yeah, I never played it.
Instantly famous.
Instant.
Yeah.
I had a PS3. I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Always been a PlayStation person.
Yeah.
I
So
played Halo. I just never owned it.
so welcome
It was
to
good.
the podcast, viewers that are live. So we have a couple topics today. I think we're just
We
talking about
do.
I think we're just kind of going off of
That
personal
was just
experience.
general chat wasn't it, at the start.
Yeah, general chat. That's just what we do. Get things rolling. We were thinking about talking about one suggestion was talking about personal experiences on Chaoscraft and how great it is. Because like people don't know about that. They're like, oh my gosh, you guys have been on forever, but like there's a whole backstory. There's a story here, and Big's gonna write a book.
Well, he has to as a YouTuber now.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I
wow,
get
yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
pay some nerd to write your book on your
Yeah.
YouTube. That's nice.
You got to write them books now.
I mean,
And the best thing is, you don't even have to really write anything. Exactly, you get someone else to pay.
no,
you.
that's what they do.
Yeah.
They get ghostwriters and they just do it for them.
Has anyone bought a YouTuber book?
I've got the Youngsters
No.
book.
You did?
Oh, really?
Is it good?
I know they wrote a book.
It's kind of for kids.
I went when I was in the shop. I looked at PewDiePie's book.
Oh,
yeah.
This book loves you.
Yeah, I
Wasn't
was
it just
surprised
pictures?
on how. Yeah, it was just pictures. That's what
Yeah.
it was. It was nothing.
Really?
I'm not just in the book, but when I hear a book, I expect text.
Yeah. Like a
It's
story
like
to
quotes
it.
of him or something.
Yeah,
I
it was
think.
just a lot. Like I would say, 80% of the book was just pictures.
Maybe
Well,
you
yeah,
weren't
That's
thinking
what I've
deep
noticed
enough.
about most of these books.
They're not books. They're just
Yeah,
they're just
exactly.
paused videos.
Paused videos.
Shots shooted.
Shh,
true.
can't let them
Oh my
find
God.
out
But
that.
it's true though. Like it's kind of sad in a way because all of these big YouTubers are promoting their like amazing books, but then you realize it's like aimed at an audience which is about I don't know like very young audience
Yeah, true.
because there's
They
not
don't
much
read books
text there
either.
to read. Yeah.
Kids don't read books. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, every time I go into Barnes and Noble, I see like those Minecraft how-to books published.
Oh, I need
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? What is this junk? And I was just mentioning to Vadact. I saw Vadact in the book. I saw his build team.
Oh, really?
Because it was
No
just
way.
I didn't even know about this.
it was just a
cool.
compilation of build teams, and they just showed off like pictures. It was just like
It
they
wasn't
took
an official book, was it?
no, no, of course it was just some nerd making a book. So they took
that's
like a
kinda sad.
30-second video and exploded it into just a book of just like, oh, build team, top 10 build teams. They talked about it for a little bit.
Did I deactivate help?
That's rude.
Wow.
Conman.
He's probably watching the stream.
I know, I love him.
He
I
watches
love
the
him.
podcast every
I
week.
know, I love him. I love
And
him.
you're just straight up insulting his work. My goodness.
No, come on. That's not an insult. It was a funny.
I know. He knows. He knows what he's doing. I don't know. It was just really cool to see. It was really cool and really weird at the same time. I was like, is this right? Can I just write a book? Like right now, could I just go make a tutorial book and publish
You
it?
would
And,
think you would run into some licensing issues, like with actually using the Minecraft name and everything to sell a product. Because I know Mojang is fine with you monetizing videos, but like
at this point,
Minecraft
it's just like a book,
merchandise?
published book using Minecraft. It's not like a
Exactly.
video, and it's kind of weird. I don't know. So,
But that's the thing. Does Mojang really care anymore with how much money they've made from
Well,
Minecraft?
it's Microsoft.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah,
they
it is
stopped
Microsoft, isn't
caring
it?
when they
Yeah.
sold it to Microsoft. I think that's what they did.
I think Mojang doesn't care. Maybe some dude at Microsoft who's doing some accounting would care, potentially.
I don't
Like-
think Bill Gates would care.
Well, didn't he sell Microsoft? Like, I don't like he founded Microsoft. Is he still CEO?
I think
I
he's
think
still
so,
there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
still with Microsoft.
Oh, go ahead.
Whether he's still the head of everything, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he's still
No,
involved.
I'm pretty sure that he gave it to some other guy, but he's still like technically in charge of Microsoft. I think he has the final say on everything, but he doesn't do much anymore.
I doubt he cares much
That's
about Minecraft.
that's how you stay so rich. You know, you made it successful when you own a company, and you get the final say in everything, but you don't have to do anything.
That's just a CEO at this point.
Like,
It's just like, yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, that's like ultimate life goal.
But
Get
that's the way.
paid to
He's
not
been,
do
like,
anything.
Busting his ass off before that to get to that point.
Yeah,
so it's
of
not
course.
like he was just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
kinda
Yeah,
born
true.
into it. So I don't know. That's like what everyone should aspire to. In all fairness,
Get bought out by Microsoft. That's my goal.
like, did you actually hear the story that Mojang employees were offered like a huge amount of money just to stay with Mojang after they were acquired by Microsoft?
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's pretty crazy.
like it was crazy.
Like keep the same group.
Yeah, because like a lot of them, because they were like very against being like bought by companies and all that sort of stuff. And then Notch all of a sudden is like,
I-
we're gonna like sell it.
I mean, okay.
So
Like integrity, $4 billion. Pick one. I mean, you
It
don't live
depends
forever.
what the integrity is of.
Like in charge of your own business or $4 billion.
I just picture the Dr. Evil like.
Yeah, I know. It's just like into who needs integrity. You can have it. I don't care. I mean, everyone knows. It's like it's not like you're some no-name director that made Minecraft. It's like Notch. Everyone knows he got the recognition. He's got
yeah,
the money. He's got a wall filled with jelly beans, which is great.
Wait, what?
but that's the thing. He's like really depressed right now, isn't he? He
I
was
think-
just-
Is he?
yeah,
I think that was a
I
while.
saw
I don't
that
think he's
this week.
at. I think that was just like he might have said something like, "I feel a little sad today," and then Yahoo News is like, "Notch depressed after selling Minecraft for billions." It's like,
But I know
don't-
there was a phase where he like was tweeting about this stuff that he was like not really happy, because in all fairness, like he's achieved everything he
Yeah.
could at that point.
I mean, how you can't
Well,
really
he's
go
having
much higher.
parties with like Selena Gomez there, wasn't he? And like,
yeah.
what the
Oh, I
heck
love
is
her.
Selena Gomez.
Conman?
At a notch party, like.
Yo, Cara Delevingne, if you're watching, I'm available.
Vadact is available,
Yep,
of course.
just saying.
I mean, when you get that rich, like, how do you have fun? It's like I could go skydiving in my backyard, but what else is
Yeah,
new?
but it gets to a point where you've done most of this stuff.
Because like you have when you're making that game, there's that stress, and that stress is kind of fun sometimes. Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
And then when
Yeah.
it's all over, it's just you just kind of sit around with your money, and you're just like, what else is there to do?
That's why they say money can't buy you happiness.
But it sure damn helps.
Well, I think
does.
the idea is that money.
I don't know. If I could afford Domino's pizza every night, I'd love it.
I think the idea is that money by itself does not give you happiness. I mean, of course, but here's the thing: he could go back to making games and not care whether or not he sells a damn thing. It's just just do the fun stuff. It's a tool for your fun. But it doesn't buy friends. Well, actually, it does buy friends sometimes.
It does.
It certainly
A lot
does
of
buy
fake
friends. But you gotta use
Speaking
it.
of fake friend, nah.
I mean, I buy Conman at least. I could just be like, here's a couple $100,000.
I'm only in this for the subs, guys. By the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one
Yeah, I
week,
saw the tweet. Jeez.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, Conman. I didn't think like
God, heartbreaking actually.
I would see
I
you
made
in
it.
that situation.
Made it in there twice.
Yeah.
You know, you made it when.
Of course.
Yeah, I got double the hate of all you guys on that, except for the name.
I mean, I
of
think
the
that's
account
just
is
to be expected.
Biggs is
Conman.
a
Yeah,
blank.
exactly.
Yeah.
We'll forget that part.
Like, if you're not Biggs or Zai, you automatically get like a certain level of hate. It's like, it doesn't let. I don't even know. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. I'm like losing my train of thought.
I haven't had any coffee for the last week or so.
I haven't had any coffee for
Whoa.
20 years.
Come on, man.
My game just
No
crashed.
Tim Hortons for you?
Nope. I drink hot chocolate and eat Timbits, but I don't drink coffee.
It's depressing.
Really? Dang.
How do you,
I
like,
kind
make
of
YouTube
live in a
videos?
bathtub of coffee sometimes.
Yeah,
So-
no, I've never needed it in my life.
No?
and Don't plan to. I've got. If I ever need a pick me up, I've got some Monster Energy I can drink. But
That's
I mean,
not healthy.
That's all.
That
Neither
is
is a
awful.
coffee every single day.
Okay, hold on. Coffee
Coffee's
has
kinda
health
good for you.
benefits.
Yeah.
Coffee makes you
amount of-
smarter.
The amount of caffeine that you put into you can't be good for you.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, like, okay,
No. You gotta limit yourself.
there's moderation, but like, okay,
Yeah.
a coffee a day is not going to kill you. It's like when you're drinking like 3 a day and then you get no buzz, and then you're still drinking coffee, and every coffee has 3 spoonfuls of sugar.
Oh god, that's kind
So
of
coffee by itself is not harmful, but like the amount of sugar you intake when you have to have more than 1 coffee a day to make up for that caffeine high that you're not getting, then that's when it's problematic. But by itself, I think it's actually good for you.
There, it can't be amazing for you because the amount of caffeine it does have, like it
makes you
can't
poop.
be. It can't be amazing for you, but I mean, like, it'd be certainly if you drink a
Here we go.
energy drink every single day, it's not good for you
Okay,
at all.
well, coffee a day versus energy drink a day. One of these
is brutal. Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't drink those a day. Like if maybe once a week at the most, if I need one. Only maybe.
top benefits of coffee. 13 proven health benefits of coffee. Number 1
Yeah.
is my favorite on authoritynutrition.com. Coffee can improve your energy levels and make you smarter. Oh, I mean, that's a granted.
yeah, like no duh. That's what it's meant to do.
Coffee can
Dude,
help
coffee
you
makes
feel.
me tired. What are you guys talking about?
You know what?
It's- I
Okay.
use it to go to bed usually.
Yeah,
Really good
I get
strategy.
that. Sometimes I'll take it before bed, but then by the time.
That's like saying that the point of energy drinks is to put you to sleep. Like
No, okay, no. Here's the
it's
difference,
meant
though.
to give you energy.
But like coffee is almost like a relaxing. Okay, depends on what type of person you are, your weight. But like
It's
when I
addicting
drink coffee,
coffee.
I'm alert, relaxed. Like energy drinks, I'm like jittery and I don't feel normal.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like I should. I don't know. I feel like I'm tweaking.
I've seen a disgusting video about energy drinks of a guy who drank too much Red Bull, and like ever since that, I can't drink them anymore.
I mean,
It was-
That's the thing. Those people that drink them every single day and have a couple a day, like that's not good for you at all.
No.
Like it's not.
I
It's
don't
really
like either.
not.
I don't like coffee or energy drinks. I just don't like the taste.
oh,
see,
there's
I
always
love
there's
the
such thing
taste
as a
of
bad
energy
coffee, and
drinks.
there's such thing as a delicious coffee.
Oh.
Just haven't found it
You,
yet.
you know
Biggs.
what a perfect coffee is? When you can slightly taste chocolate. Oh my god.
That,
Oh,
okay,
yes.
so that's the kind of one I usually go for. It's kind of like just a
Yeah.
little mocha, just a little bit, and like I'm trying to
That
get.
reminded me of something fancy. That's
Yeah.
why I laughed.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to get acclimated to bitter coffee so that I don't have to have as much sugar. That's the turning point. Because when you don't have to have like 8 pounds of sugar, then you actually start getting more health benefits than detriments.
See, I've been trying to learn to drink black coffee with like any milk or anything,
that
but I
sounds
can.
awful.
That's very difficult, especially if you're drinking. Like, I don't know if you have Dunkin' Donuts over there. It's probably an American thing.
No,
But like,
No, we
I don't
don't.
think so.
if you have a bad coffee, it's going to be disgusting black. Like a bad coffee, you need to put pounds of sugar to cover the bitterness up. When you have a good coffee, you don't have to do that. Just a little bit for your personal taste. You shouldn't have to just throw like 8 sugars into your coffee to make it taste good. That means you're not getting good coffee.
Yeah.
So, there's a balance. Right now I'm just using a Keurig, and I'm getting the Starbucks packets, and then I'm making it like a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and so it's not as sharp. It's a little bit smoother, and that's good. Number 2, coffee can help you burn fat. Did you know that caffeine is found in almost every commercial fat-burning supplement? Oh, that doesn't sound healthy.
No, it doesn't.
Caffeine can drastically improve physical performance. There are essential nutrients in coffee.
What are the downfalls of it, though? You got to look at that too.
Yeah.
Top
No,
10.
no, don't look at those.
Those don't
Good for
exist. Top 10. What do you call it? Oh crap! My headset died. Oh no.
Because that's like me looking up right now. What are the benefits of energy drinks?
Dude.
It'll give me
There
them.
probably would be
It will.
none, though.
I'm actually curious now. What are the benefits of energy drinks?
Harmful effects of caffeine. Oh, that's caffeine, not coffee.
Are you serious? Have you been looking up caffeine this whole time?
Wow. Okay, I'm done. You know what?
I'm done. We're done.
Okay, maybe this isn't very scientific.
We
Next
should,
topic.
We could have a nice segue, and with that statement, be like, "Aliens, take me away."
Aliens, take me away. What do you guys think?
Yes.
So,
YouTubers being adopted.
Nope.
Yeah.
Only aliens. That's what we're talking about today, Conman. Aliens.
Aliens
Yeah.
only.
All right, not abducting YouTubers.
No,
No,
not,
no.
All right, we're not doing that.
Stop.
Okay.
not right now.
We gotta be smart about this.
So what? What are all your guys' opinions on aliens? Do you believe in them?
Well, okay, so here's the thing. You said talk about extraterrestrials. So in my notes, I just have the word extraterrestrial. So take it away, Yeoldmama.
Wait, first off, I want to know what you guys, all your positions on aliens.
Okay,
Believe in
so
them?
my
No?
position
Yeah, no?
on aliens.
Well,
is,
okay, yeah, you go.
I think it's more ignorant to say that there isn't life in the universe. Than
Yeah,
there
I
is.
agree.
I would agree with that.
I would also say that it's very ignorant to think that they are here on this planet.
I think.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
I think the way that our solar system's set up, we might be the only ones in our solar system, just
Yeah.
based where we are.
I don't know
like,
Europa
I think-
though.
You
Like,
kind of
maybe-
almost need really substantial circumstances to have very
Intelligent.
intelligent life forms. There's going to be life forms out there like bacteria and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
because that's
like,
the thing. What do you class as like actual life? Like, there's plenty of life in the universe. I'm sure of it, but like, it's kind of hard to determine what life actually is because we kind of base it on what we see around us and what
Yeah.
we see on Earth. But when you go to other planets, life might be in forms that we haven't like even thought about before.
Yeah.
So
Like we
yeah, exactly. Like intelligent life forms, I have a tough time believing that there's anything else in this solar system.
of course
yeah.
not in the solar
in,
system.
in our solar system, but like in other galaxies and stuff like that, there has to be, right? There
The
just
thing is,
has
though,
to be.
I've
Like,
actually watched some stuff on this, and it's actually hard to say that. Like, you think that because the universe is so massive, there's definitely going to be another life form out there. But the problem is, we don't know, as a race right now, we have no idea what circumstances are needed to actually form life. We could, for all we know, be this one crazy anomaly that happened.
Well,
And
see,
it's kind of-
the thing is that like what you can say that we come from, bacteria over billions of years. That bacteria has to have been there, and you can't just like
has to have.
you can't just put like a bunch of wood planks into a crafting table and be like, here we go, life. because
Yeah,
the
that's
universe.
thing.
Okay, as
Life
like
is so unlikely.
Minecraft reference.
so, here we go. Like, it's very easy to believe that the universe is made of a bunch of stardust, which forms rocks, water, all these elements. But how does life fit into that?
I feel like it's the same way that like evolution occurs, as in it's this random occurrence of mutation that eventually builds up and you get something that evolves. You know what I mean with mutations and cells?
The main issue is
feel
that
like
you have
it's-
to have a
I
cell
feel
in the
like-
first place.
I feel like it's similar to that. Like it's a lot of random occurrences that eventually, once enough elements or molecules have been hit together just off the randomness of the universe moving, there was a random occurrence of a bacteria that somehow occurred. Because at a cellular level or atomic level, everything is made up of atoms
Stardust.
and whatnot. So I feel like that's how bacteria began. It was just some random occurrence of everything colliding, and that's kind of why I feel like it could be a possibility that life is just such a rare occurrence that we could think it's out there somewhere, but it could be so rare that we don't even realize it.
And look
And the
into-
thing is about life as well. That's the thing. Like we as a species, we have the power now to destroy ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
fairly easily.
yeah, we can. We
Doesn't
can
take a
easily
lot,
set
you know
the
what I mean?
entire planet on fire.
one
which
person
is just
one person
insane.
could launch a nuke, and then it goes. Everybody launches their nukes. Like you can destroy our own Earth.
We just
Yeah,
happen to
pretty
have
much, yeah.
just enough empathy and compassion to not destroy ourselves.
Yeah,
Just
and
enough.
the thing is with the universe, it's so old, you don't know if like a great civilization might be still alive because they could have like exterminated themselves, or there could have been like a natural disaster that occurred. So that's the thing with like the universe being so old, like you don't really know if there's another intelligent civilization out there at the same time as us.
Yeah, or before us. Might have been
Yeah.
something
For us, yeah, like you never know, right? Like
Or-
they say one day the sun is gonna grow to the point where it engulfs Earth, right?
Yeah.
And then it just explodes, and that's it. That's the end of Earth, right? Who
Yeah.
knows? That could have happened.
That
well,
has
it probably
happened.
has happened.
Yeah,
and
they
it
say that
could
has
have-
happened.
It could have engulfed another species. You never know.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
the sun's a star, isn't it? And they say stars do that all the time.
Yeah.
And we
Like a
see,
lot of the times,
that's
when
just
you,
their life
when you look
cycle,
up into
though.
the when you look up into the stars, a lot of those stars aren't there anymore. Like that's just how far away they are.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just that light hasn't like caught
Yeah.
up with us yet.
Exactly.
Another thing, and we don't know
Crazy.
the rate at the rate at which we evolves
Yeah.
is not necessarily consistent with everyone. The right amount of radiation from the sun, you know, like, and what you say, like, we as a species, by the time we already have space travel, of course, by the time that the sun becomes a red giant, we can get the hell out of
like
here.
A few million years.
Yeah,
so-
we
I think
have
got plenty
enough
of
time.
we got a bit of time.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
Just the fact that we can get to Mars, we already have like we've bought ourselves a couple billion years.
Yeah.
Just the fact that we can move outward and survive.
I don't think the Mars thing though will be as straightforward as what people think.
Well, okay,
Like,
well here
I
of course.
think people will go over there and be like, "No,
This
we're only
sucks."
accepting certain people," kind of thing. That's
Okay.
what I think they'll be like.
It's not like out of the realm of possibility that you could totally just set up a big dome and sit in there on a different planet whilst your Earth planet is being all blown up. Just give it time. In my opinion,
Yeah.
it's like it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Like 100 years, I don't even care. 100 years, 1,000 years, we'll have people there. We have robots there. We sent bunch of metal bits there. Just put a human in that metal bit and you're fine. Look at that. We already did it. We're already getting reusable rockets from SpaceX, which is pretty cool.
The thing is, though, what really is kind of sad is if there is other life out there. The universe is actually expanding so fast
We can't
Yeah, chances
interact
are
with
we
them.
won't
that we
ever
might
reach it.
never actually be able to interact with them.
No,
Yeah.
and that's
Unless
never
we
know, right?
somehow cracked traveling faster than the speed of light, which sounds
which I don't know about that.
insane. I don't know if that's
Well,
ever
there is a
gonna be
theory
possible.
out there that like it's technically possible because they spotted like currents in the universe, but like isn't. But I'm pretty sure when you travel at the speed of light, like time just completely stops.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
okay,
what
well,
I've
and
heard.
another thing is that me and Vadact are interstellar bros.
Yeah.
Dude,
Time dilation.
Dude, I feel you.
Bro.
Love Interstellar.
Traveling at the speed of light
Bro.
towards
Bro.
a planet.
All right.
Best
Go
movie.
Interstellar lovers.
I love that movie.
So you're traveling at the
Really
speed
good.
of light towards a planet. By the time you get there, it won't be there. It'll be
Yeah, that's also true.
it could not even exist. I don't even know.
Because we're seeing stuff so far. in
That
the
is true.
future.
Yeah.
But there's also been theories of like creating wormholes.
Are wormholes even possible?
Interstellar.
Like no, but
I
like
don't even
okay, but
know.
like are they actually possible?
I don't
Well,
know. The
the-
thing
there's
is, we are
mathematical equations,
so
I'm pretty
early
sure,
in
but-
our infancy as
Yeah.
a race.
Yeah.
Like we've only recently, like a couple thousand years, been actually making complex thought. We've only like first civilizations are only a couple thousand years ago. So to think of like the thing is we limit a lot of what we think is going to happen with the human race because we don't have any idea what in God's name we're going to be able to come up with.
Only 20 years ago were we connected to every single human on the planet.
I know, it's insane how fast we've come.
So-
But the thing is that there's so much.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the advance is exponential. It's
Yeah.
just like crazy how far we've come in the last like decade.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Like
Like
you think about this.
to
just,
think
just
that
alone.
we used muskets like 200 years ago. It's like crazy. Now we have laser
Yeah.
weapons as well.
Literally,
necessarily,
we're sitting here. I'm in Canada. Biggs and you are over in the UK. Fancy's in the States. I don't know where Yeoldmama's from.
I'm in the States.
You're in the States, and we're all talking to everybody right now
About
as we're
stupid
playing a
stuff that
video game, as we're streaming it online to give other people to watch it.
Yeah,
Like, you know
it's
what I mean?
crazy.
Like
Not something that
alone.
did not exist 30 years ago. How like
It is crazy to think that that did not exist.
oh crap,
though.
my headset keeps dying.
That's the thing.
Well, Biggs, in your lifetime alone, you've seen a lot. Like I'm 20 years
Why are you
old.
firing shots for?
No, I'm just saying. Like
You know
I'm
what I
20
mean?
years old, and to see the advances alone in my lifetime, but like I've been around for a lot more of.
I remember
the
when there was
recent
no
stuff.
mobile phones.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Like I don't quite remember that. I think like grade
I do.
6.
I was like
Grade
11
6, I got
when I
my,
got my first mobile phone, and it was like one of the ones with like a tiny screen.
Yeah, like grade 6 me. So that's like 12 years old, I think, or
I got
11,
my
somewhere
first
around there. I got
phone
the
when I was
LG
around
Rumor.
the same age.
I got the LG Rumor, and that was the big thing to have at the time. And that was like the one that's the keyboard slid up, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
That's,
but like
I think
flip,
that was my first.
everybody had flip phones before that, like parents and all that. So I
Yeah.
yeah.
Phones is a good example though when you think about how quick things have changed, because it was like tiny screens, then bigger screens, then colored screens. You know, it's just it changed so quick over a short.
And the
amount of
crazy
time.
thing is, like, imagine right now if everyone got their phones taken away.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Well, you see,
How would you communicate with one another?
See-
you just
Smoke
don't think
signals.
about that anymore.
Carrier pigeon.
what makes me angry is like all these old people like, oh, you're all tied to your phones, you're not experiencing life. It's like I'm connected
Life.
to the entire earth with this device. Of course,
Yeah.
my life will be ruined. Like this is my sole window to everything else that exists on this earth, besides like my own eyes, and like because I mean, I could go outside, look at some trees.
Or you could go on
But,
Google and look at trees
know.
on there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Biggs, carry the conversation. I need to go find a charger for my headset.
Why me? The conversation was going fine, but yeah, he put me on the spot.
Come on, step up to the plate, Biggs.
Come on, man. That's all I
No,
knew.
but-
Come on, Biggs. I'm losing interest. Come on.
Jeez, man.
So
like,
we're
dang.
talking about phones then, right? So do
Yeah,
you
like
guys
just from like space
are you on
to
your phone?
phones.
How much of the day do you guys use your phone on average?
It depends where I am.
It
in
really
all
does.
fairness.
It does.
Because
If I'm in class, quite a bit, 'cause I get
Yeah.
bored.
like,
Mm.
because right now with me pretty much staying in, just like making videos.
Yeah,
the time
barely at
now.
all.
I don't.
Barely
I
touch it.
rarely use my phone anymore because I'm always connected on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever I go outside, I'm every moment I have, I would just like be on my phone, even like checking emails, responding to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't know. I'd probably spend more than the average person
Right back.
with like YouTube being like the thing I do, and like staying connected with fans and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I think one thing is like how much do you use your phone for like I don't even know. We use it productively. It's yeah, like you
I
said.
treat it as a device that I do work.
It's a
on. I
tool,
don't
but,
really
like-
use it as entertainment device anymore. I used to, but not anymore. I feel like.
I mean, it's gonna be different. Like if a person who just goes on social media and tweeting about their their day and then just
Yeah.
looking at memes all day. Like that's not a productive use. I mean, there's always going to be people that waste like resources and time. Like, you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I honestly don't have a single game installed on my phone.
I don't. Do I have
Like,
Minecraft?
nothing.
I don't have games on my phone. I know that.
I think I have games. I just don't play them. I think I.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat there. I've got quite a few, and I just haven't touched them in months.
I think the last game I played was Fallout Shelter for like a week when it
That
first
was a
came
cool
out.
game.
Yeah, but then I just uninstalled it to make more space on my phone. But yeah. I have no reason to.
Oh, surplus of dirt. Oh, okay. What should I talk about? Okay.
Yeah, like I just don't feel a need to have to play games on my phone, really.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think the experiences are kind of poor anyway.
Lame. Yeah.
Get
It's
it?
the same stuff. It's everything is like kind of Clash of Clans related. Like these really terrible rip-off games.
To me, it feels like the era like of Atari, where games are just made to be little money makers, and just
Yeah.
oh, this is a game, buy it. It's like it's not an envision. It's not
And
art.
then it has like 10
And
million
then all- yeah.
microtransactions
I
in it.
feel
All
like-
the in-app purchases, like that's the life of mobile games now, is in-app purchases.
So
Can't
mean, they make
experience a game for full
they make-
anymore without buying more. Like say with DLCs and stuff like that. Like it's not a full game anymore when you buy it.
I feel like if you're gonna play portable games, you might as well get like a Nintendo DS or something.
that's right.
Yeah. Might just well get like a little handheld console that they actually design good games for, as
yeah.
opposed to your phone. Even though like that's the thing, the technology, like the phone technology, is moving forward, and like
It's-
they're more like they're getting more powerful every year. So obviously, like the games are gonna catch up eventually because people are gonna be sick of these like little games, silly games that they keep playing on their phones.
The pendulum
Want something
swings.
more.
I find it so unnatural though to play games on my phone, like especially them games where you have to like use your thumb to like move the camera.
Oh
Yeah.
I find that so weird.
That's kind of why 3DS is taken off so much, because people realize this sucks. You
Honestly, I
can't
might
play.
probably get a 3DS at some point.
I have one. My friend has one. Like adults play them
Play it,
in
yeah.
college because it doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Like the phones are almost as powerful as like the Xbox 360 at this point, and yet all there is little poop titles, little time wasters.
Yeah.
And I think the pendulum swings. It's like
But that's the thing. That's what these game developers think. They're like, oh yeah, this person is gonna probably play our game like maybe once, twice on a train, commuting to work or whenever. Really,
time wasting. And
Yeah, it is basically just to pass a little bit of time as you wait for
and you can get away with a lot of the stuff, like having
Yeah.
the poorly made titles, because it's just a mobile game. It's just a time waste. You're not sitting down and actually experiencing art or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no question that video games aren't art at this point, but
I feel
that
like it's
this
probably
is
just like the controls. That's honestly probably
It is the controls. I feel
main
like.
problem.
Yeah.
I
not
feel
as
like
You have
once
so many
there's
different
a-
devices as well, and some games don't work as good on some
Yeah.
devices. So that's why I think like iOS is a great platform for gaming, because most devices are like there's only a few of them, and they're pretty much the same.
That's why games get at least quality games are more likely to go on iOS than Android.
Yeah,
Also,
I am
people are more
switching
likely
the
to
dark side though.
people are more likely to pay. I think a big thing is that people don't want to pay for things. They feel entitled. So developers will make free games, and people
Yeah.
will sacrifice themselves.
I mean,
and they'll-
you saw that big switch because all apps were like paid apps. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them were. And then they all decided to go, you know what? We're going to switch to free apps, and then
And
you
use
have
the
to
ad
pay
revenue
for
model.
extra stuff.
Yeah.
You have to, so many games now are just free, and you just pay for add-ons. That's all you do now.
I don't like that though.
I
It
hate it.
feels like when you get the free version of the game, it's just like playing a demo nowadays. It's like there is no value in it unless you purchase something.
Pretty
From
much, yeah.
their
You
store,
can't get the full game anymore. Like
Yeah.
you can't.
well,
without
if we're
buying
talking
something.
about like phone games or console games, because on the phone game, the game just
both, really.
sucks no matter how much money you spend.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's nothing that's gonna change it because it's designed to be awful unless you spend money anyway.
I feel like I feel like they won't become really decent until an actual like controller of sorts is easily added to it.
Widespread as
Yeah.
well, because
Yeah,
people won't
that's the
develop
widespread.
for a controller that isn't widespread,
Yeah, that's the thing.
which is why 3DS is great.
The way to go right now.
Just
Yeah, because there's like little accessories that you can buy to make it a controller, but then once again, it's only really for iOS devices because you've only got like the 2 phones that they release every year, and that's it. And they don't really change like their form too much. But then when you have like an Android device, there's like thousands of them.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I have a controller, an Android controller, for emulators, and it just kind of it changes size so you can fit your phone in. It's clunky as hell, but I don't know. Like I always, if I'm gonna play a game, I go to an emulator because that's where the quality games are. I have to like hack my phone just to play a good game on my phone. I don't know. Just buy 3DS. Nintendo, I'll be your sponsor, please.
Dude,
You know what?
no.
That is funny when you say that because like I have looked up like 3DS emulators for your phone and I haven't really found one.
Well, the 3DS is it's a bit too close to the processing power of the phone for you to emulate successfully. You can get if you have like at least like a Note 4 capable phone, you can fully emulate DS perfectly fine, full speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's like, wow, this doesn't suck. I'd rather play that than some janky, freaking, what's it, Bejeweled ripoff.
Ash.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though?
Hmm?
Like that one text, basically there's more like computing power in sending one message to a friend or even playing a YouTube video than there was in the computers NASA used to put people on the moon.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, that is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Well, I think goes to show you how gimped NASA is right now.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? Just give me money. I'll make stuff. I want to throw rocks at rocks in space. Let's go. We landed on an asteroid. What more do you want? Give
Quite
me
funny,
money.
like that landing though, how like it kind of failed, but then the robot woke up.
Yeah.
Didn't that happen like twice? Like I'm pretty sure the Chinese sent a rover to the moon again, and it like died, but then it woke up again after a while.
Oh, R2D2. Wow, what the heck?
R2D2.
R2D2 type of style.
Nice.
Have you seen the
nice.
bloopers for Star Wars? It's so funny. In every scene, it's just R2D2 falling over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Hayden Christensen's just like,
Oh,
damn.
there was just released Adam Driver who plays Kylo Ren.
Shh,
He was just,
spoilers!
No. He was just on Saturday Night Live.
I know. Some people
It's
haven't seen his
so
face
funny.
yet.
It's so funny.
That was great. I saw that this morning.
Oh, that was so
One
funny.
serious tangent to Adam
was-
Diver.
Like he was doing what was it? The like the undercover boss.
Undercover
stuff?
boss, yeah.
Yeah. So he became the undercover boss for Starkiller Base. It was so funny.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. It was great. It
Oh.
was very tastefully done. I see this is why it's called the Pseudo-Serious podcast. Because we're talking about like space exploration. It's just like Adam Diver plays Kylo Ren.
Mm.
But yeah, that was
Anyways,
cute.
return.
See, Conman, the thing is that when you break the train of thought, the train is now derailed. Now all I can think about is Star Wars, which was an excellent movie.
It
Still
was
haven't
great.
seen it
It
yet.
was great. Oh, you got to see it.
Who you haven't seen it, Biggs?
I haven't
No.
seen it either.
Oh, come on, guys, step up.
How'd you avoid spoilers unless you just didn't?
I already know what happens.
the
Like
thing
I got
is-
it spoiled like first day, basically.
I've never seen any Star Wars movies.
Oh,
What? Either, like really.
I hadn't
I've
really
seen them when I
until
was
I
like
watched
about
that one.
5, and I don't remember them anymore.
Oh man,
That's exactly what it was like for me.
See, the thing is that
The
okay,
movie was good though.
this is my personal unpopular opinion on Star Wars. Right before watching episode 7, which is the newest one, my friend is like, "Let's watch all the Star Wars in a row."
Oh
God.
I'm
that
like,
sounds
"This
great.
sounds really grueling," and
Yeah,
it
it's
was.
I
And
don't know.
was.
I feel like if you want to get into Star Wars now, it's very confusing. with,
It's
like,
kinda
the
dated
way
as
they've
well.
done the films, yeah.
Well, someone told me that you could watch this movie without
You
knowing
can.
much
I-
about
I-
Star
Actually,
Wars.
Yeah,
it
you
it
can.
it,
There's-
it might
there's
even be
enough-
better
Yeah.
Because some people say it's like too similar to the older movies. If you haven't seen the older movies,
there's similarities to A New Hope, like for sure.
but it's just
like
in basic outline, it is. If you were to take out all of the substance, it is very similar to the first movie. But this one, like I say to everyone, this is a Star Wars movie where they actually bought a good writer to make it.
yeah.
It actually is believable and real and not stupid sometimes.
Well, I guess that's good then, because that's one of my
Yeah.
things. Is like I've never seen a Star Wars, so I don't see the point in seeing this one. But if
No,
I
this
don't
this
need
one
to
is
see the
almost
others-
it's
It
a
is
great
good.
starting
It's
point,
really good.
I would
Like
say.
it could be a standalone trilogy minus a few little details like reoccurring characters, but like
They introduce them. They introduce them like
reintroduce them. Yeah. So
what-
like you know what's going on.
Well, obviously I know some of the characters, just
Yeah.
from like,
Yeah.
modern day culture.
see, here's the cool thing is that like if you were to watch this now, they give the Force some kind of like mysterious feel again, like it was in the original trilogy, or yeah. So without bogged down by exposition from the prequel trilogy, this might actually be fairly. It has great world building, I would say.
Yeah.
You pop in, you're like, oh, what is this? What is this dangerous place? What is happening? Why? Who are these people? And you get to. It's almost like experiencing Star Wars for the first time.
Like to me, what it felt like is if you watch the original trilogy, just get rid of all those prequels. You watch the original trilogy. They introduce the characters. They tell you their backstory without you having to watch the prequels. Right? You learn who Darth Vader is. You learn where Ben Kenobi comes from. All that, just from watching the original trilogy. Then you get their backstory again, just a little bit more in depth with the prequels.
See, if you don't, if
You can watch this 7th movie without watching any other 6, and you know what's going on.
what I love is that if you haven't seen it, it's like you're watching this new adventure. They explain
Yeah.
it. They introduce characters, but if you already seen the Star Wars, it's almost like a remembrance. Introduced like it's almost like a reunion, rather than just introducing new characters. So
Yeah,
you
it was
can
cool.
you can watch this and enjoy it by itself. I would say,
And it was really well done. Too.
It was.
Like, it was good.
which makes me sad because J.J. Abrams is no longer making Star Wars movies.
Oh, he's not?
So wait,
Nope.
was that his last one then?
I guess he just did it for one. I think they're doing it similar to original trilogy, where they had each one had a different director, so each one had a different feel, and it kept things fresh.
Oh, that is awful.
What?
I
Awful?
really like J.J. Abrams. though. Like I really.
I don't know,
him.
like changing directors.
Well,
has-
okay, no,
has
so
a-
here we
he has
go.
an idea of the way he wants it to go. That's the thing. And
Okay,
now-
so
now you're getting a different one in there.
it's
Have
not
any
like
of you seen the new Cloverfield trailer made by him?
I haven't seen it because I wasn't like it's kind of weird.
Did you see the
Cloverfield
original?
wasn't?
The
Isn't
original.
Cloverfield that movie that kind of pioneered that crappy handheld camera
Yeah,
thing?
Yeah.
Oh God.
a sequel to
There's another one?
Is like
Well, yeah, they got a
Oh
second one.
God.
I don't
Oh,
even
God.
know what to compare
I
it
was
to.
actually thinking about watching the original yesterday.
Well,
Netflix
please
was
don't. It's bad.
Came up. I watched an even worse film though.
Ju-
It
just-
had like 1-star review.
I don't watch bad movies.
I don't know. Sometimes I like giving them a go because you know when a bad movie turns into like a bad good movie in a
No,
way.
I've
Sure,
never
you know, it's like-
experienced that
it's
ever.
awful, but you watch it anyway because it's so bad that you like it. I
Batman
get
and
that
Robin.
often.
I don't. I can't think of the last bad movie I enjoyed.
Well,
I mean, the worst
know
thing a movie can do is be boring.
those honestly 1 and 2 of Star Wars.
Oh
They
my
weren't good
god.
movies. They weren't good movies, but yet you watch them again.
No, okay, no. Here we go. I sat through my friend. He's like, he loves Star Wars. He loves Star Wars. My goodness, but my god, I was sitting through. We skipped 1, and I was sitting through 2, and it was so boring. If you haven't seen it, like if you've watched it like 3 times already, and you see it again right now, you'll be appalled. You know the entire comment.
yeah,
You know the entire scene where they're in the factory.
Whoa! Spoilers.
This is
Oh.
number 2, Attack of the Clones.
That is the most unnecessary scene. I skipped it. It's like 20 minutes. I skipped it. The only thing that scene has significance for is setting up the joke or C-3PO has a different body.
And
It's
also
stupid.
setting up the reason why he no longer has his lightsaber. There you go.
It's stupid.
That's all that comes.
Here
out
we
of
go.
it.
Here,
You
if you
guys
wanted to
heard it
lose,
first, different lightsaber, and 3CPO has a different body.
Oh
Spoiler
no,
alert.
you
So-
spoiled the movie from.
No, here we go. The only thing,
1980
it's stupid. I don't even care about spoiling the plot. Obi-Wan Kenobi gets attacked by a bounty hunter, chases the bounty hunter, gets trapped. Anakin is like, oh, let's go get Obi-Wan Kenobi. Gets trapped. Ensue lightsaber battle. Credits. That's the entire movie. It's stupid. It's just people getting trapped. It hurts. I never want to watch it again.
Do you reckon they were just like money grabs? The original 3?
Yes and no. Yes and no, because Darth Vader's one of the best villains of all time. Like, he's ranked up there. And so they wanted to give a reason where he came from. So I see why they wanted to do it. They just did it very poorly.
Yeah.
Episode 3 was good. I liked it.
Episode
like
3,
episode
okay.
3.
Episode 3 has excellent pacing. You can watch that. It's an entertaining movie. There's no fluff. You don't sit around a field like Googling at Natalie Portman having fake laughs. It's like, was that good enough? George Lucas is like, yeah, it's good enough. I was like, okay, where's my money? That's what it felt like. Episode 3 was great. I love episode 3.
I really liked it.
See, I rewatched it.
And
I'm like,
that's got like the most amazing lightsaber fight in it too at the end.
the soundtrack, everything is great.
Yeah.
No spoilers. It's excellent.
Excellento.
I guess
So
I have to go and watch it now then.
Well, you guys, I actually have to head out. So, good luck with the stream, and I'll talk to you guys later.
See you, old mama.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
You were good while it
Bye.
lasted. Bye.
But
Hold on, I'm gonna take this opportunity to address my chat because I've been like ignoring them this entire time. I've had like so many people come in and say hi. Just so you know, hi. I'm doing a podcast, so that's why I'm not really responding to chat that follows. But thank you all of you for tuning in and being lovely.
But thank you.
But thank you for allowing me to ignore you constantly. I'm not ignoring you intentionally, don't worry guys.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just like playing mindless games in the background. It's a podcast. It's a podcast, god damn it. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I didn't-
It's really hard when you're doing the podcast to, derail your train of thought. Look at the chat, and then try to come back to where you were.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I thought I took this opportunity when we like lost a member just to say.
I might as well say that too to my 4 viewers. Hi guys.
Getting those hours,
You got your
Conman.
mom, your
Getting those
dad, your
hours.
sister.
Sweet.
But yeah,
All right, continue.
Star
So,
Wars.
I found out that don't prequel trilogy. See, I never believed that the prequel trilogy was that bad, because I grew up on it. But my goodness, it's terrible.
But like, yeah, the thing is the end of the movies leave you feeling good about them because they end strong.
No, they
You know,
don't.
They end interesting. Yes, they do.
Here we go. Episode
Darth-
1. Okay,
Darth
remember.
Maul, okay,
Debate
Darth Maul
no.
fight.
time.
The fight with all those
Yes.
animals in Attack of the Clones, or no, that was the middle part. Then the big war at the end.
Here we go.
Sorry, that's
Now,
episode 2.
in
Those were good.
Episode 1. Remember, they're kind of like at the like they. I don't even want to spoil, but like, it's a scene at the end with Qui-Gon Jinn. He's sitting on the bed and everyone's around him. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Who did we kill, the master or the apprentice?" That would have been a great ending. And cue stupid ceremony of like, "Oh my God, our kingdom is saved." It's stupid. It's dumb. You could have ended on that like dark note, and they had to just ruin it. It was bad. It makes me
No.
angry.
But that's the thing, like I haven't seen it, so I don't know how valid my
I don't know,
reasoning
because-
is going to be. But I feel like Star Wars isn't really tailored to a really old audience, even though like a lot of Star Wars fans are quite older.
See, the thing is
So
that
that's why
yeah,
I
okay,
feel
yeah.
like
continue.
they must have done like I think they were forced to do kind of like a happy ending.
Now the thing
Maybe
is that
if it is a happy ending.
back when Star Wars came out, it's like years ago, and maybe it was tailored for kids, but like it had darker elements. So, whatever. The people that love Star Wars are now adults. They are
Yeah.
big boys. They're like 40 years old. And then you make these stupid kids movies. It hurts because there's no substance. You can have a kids movie and have substance. Every Pixar movie ever. Kids movie with
They have a lot
substance.
of dirty jokes in there.
There is a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
There's a good amount of them.
I think it was like most Pixar movies. Was Big Hero 6 a Pixar movie?
No, Disney Pixar.
Okay, because that one felt a little bit too kids movie for me. But a lot
I
of the other
liked Big Hero 6. I thought it was funny.
I never saw it.
I don't know. I think the
Can I
part
just say I haven't seen like a Disney or a Pixar film in about, I'm not even kidding, 3 or 4 years.
like I think in the beginning where they're just like where heroes just like, I'm so smart. Look at all these. Look at that. Is that a transfuser electromagnet? Oh my god, I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. I hated that. Couldn't stand that. But the rest of the movie was great.
Bamsy the critic.
I watched a lot of movies.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Wall-E. Wall-E's great. I have the Lego.
I feel like apart from Star Wars, no movies have come out in like the later half of like last year, 2015. It was like nothing.
Like
There's
massive
nothing like
movies,
I think the big hype was for Star Wars. That's why you
Oh, okay.
missed a lot of films.
Alvin and the Chipmunks
Yeah.
came out like almost the same day as Star Wars. So there
Really?
you go.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know they were making another one of those.
That's because it came out the same day as Star Wars.
Yeah, that's bad.
The Revenant came out that came out? When did that come out? The Revenant.
Just before, I think, Star Wars.
Yeah,
Or
I was
just
gonna say
after,
that.
yeah.
That was amazing.
My
I want to
goodness.
see it so bad.
Oh,
Who hasn't seen the Revenant?
I haven't
I
seen
haven't.
it.
You guys got to get out and watch it. It is so. Actually, it's
Actu-
online now. You can see it online now.
Don't
Nah,
see it
I'd much
online. You
rather,
gotta
wait
see
for
it.
the Blu-ray to come out.
I don't know. I saw it in theaters.
Like no, it's HD online too. Like
No,
I found it.
okay, here's the thing though. There's something
really
about the Revenant. Is okay. My mom wanted to see it. Now I'm like, Mom, don't see it. You'll probably want to leave. In that, I saw it in the theater. When you're seeing it with like 100 people, and it all goes quiet during certain scenes, you can just feel everyone like, gross, all like churning in their chair. I saw like a couple leave the theater, never came back.
Really?
They left
Really?
because it was too grotesque. The movie. That movie though.
It
That movie
conveys
messed me
real
up.
Emotions. It conveys real emotions with you.
That
Did
movie.
you cry, Conman?
I did not cry.
No.
But it made me squirm a little bit. In
The-
the seat at
That
certain points.
movie literally messed me up for like 3 days.
Seriously?
I was just like, maybe you might not. Not everyone has a strong reaction with it. They'll just be like, "Oh, that was gross." For me, it's just like I don't even know. Can't describe it. It's really they hold nothing back. I will say, like
No, that's a good thing. If you leave the theater, just like, I don't know why I say theater, cinema. That's how we say
theater.
I say
Theater
theater.
works.
Say
Theater's
theater.
the, yeah.
No, cinema.
Y'all Brits.
Cinema. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you leave the cinema thinking about the film for like the next few days, that's a good film.
No, it's a good film. It just messed me up. But that's the purpose. The purpose is to give. It's a different perspective. Now when I sit down and eat lunch, I'm like, man, poor
Ew.
Leo's cold outside. He could really use this Lunchable right now. I don't know. It was such a strong film. I love it. I will not see it again, ever.
I'll watch it again probably.
No, my eyes have seen horrors. No, thank you.
I don't know. It was really good in my opinion.
I've never seen a more violent film.
Oh really?
Braveheart was pretty violent.
No, I don't. This
They're
felt
not
Yeah,
violent.
it's pretty.
not like
pretty
okay,
violent.
okay. Who is the actor in Braveheart?
Mel Gibson.
Okay, no, I've seen Braveheart, and I was just like, it did not, doesn't feel like that. Oh man, the hero's killing all these people. That's one thing. This one's just like, you watch him tortured, and you like, I don't know.
I don't know. You watch Mel Gibson get tortured, pretty good.
Maybe I only saw like the second half of Braveheart.
I was gonna say
But
like the
is-
ending is pretty damn violent if you ask me.
What
Yeah,
happened?
but you don't see anything in the end. You
Wh-
can just see his face.
No. What happened in Braveheart? I can't remember.
He
Well,
gets, like,
at the end,
Spoiler
he gets,
alert! Hold on.
he-
Spoiler.
spoiler alert. All right.
Yeah, if you
So
haven't watched it.
Pretty much at the end of it, he gets captured by like what is it? Is it the kingdom or
Yeah,
whatever?
it's the English. He
The
gets
English,
captured by
that's
the
what it is.
English, and then like basically they torture him and they rip his like stomach open and they start like pulling
Yeah.
stuff out of. Like his
Yeah, and then he gets
insights.
like stitched by horses and something.
Yeah,
like he
and just like ripped
slowly,
apart,
limb
basically.
by limb, chopped off, and yeah.
Yeah. It was
Okay,
brutal,
I don't
basically.
remember
But
that
you
ending
didn't see
at
any
all.
of it really, because it was just his face that they were showing the entire
Still though,
time.
you felt it. You felt it.
Okay, but see, in the Revenant, like, they showed it. They showed everything, and it was gross. You could see bones and shit.
Yeah, I want
It
to see
was
it.
good.
Oh,
It was good.
you see bones?
Yeah, you
No,
see
I
bones.
might
Oh,
not
you
go
see, you
it.
see everything, everything. You see, ugh, it's gnarly.
I know. I'll probably go still see it.
You know, it's gross. There's a
I highly
bear.
recommend it.
It's a
The
bad
bear
night.
scene was so good.
Oh my god.
That's what you remember it for, like the gruesome stuff.
Well, I remember it like it's almost
I remember it for it
No,
more
I-
so for him like a perfect revenge story.
it's a tale of redemption, rebirth, and revenge, and
and
it
helplessness at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
It-
I felt more the. See, you know what? Those grotesque scenes don't really mess with me that way.
okay.
Like I don't. Like, there's certain ones where I'm like, ugh, but like I don't know. I remembered it more for like just the emotions that he conveyed without saying much lines. Like there really wasn't that much dialogue in the whole
Oh
film.
yeah, I've seen like interviews and like he hardly said anything, did he?
There was very little. A lot of moaning and groaning. Like I don't know.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and
it's kind of
screaming,
similar
like, it
to
was
Mad
just-
Max in that respect, because I'm pretty sure Tom Hardy like got, I think was it just under 100 lines for the Mad
You know,
Max?
I
I
think
I didn't like Mad Max.
what?
I never saw
I
it.
didn't like
actually.
it. I stopped watching it. I
See,
got to.
Did you
about-
see it in the movie theater?
No, I didn't.
There you go.
See, I feel like that's the thing. Mad Max. The thing with Mad Max was a lot of people either loved it or hated it.
I
I
can't remember what
absolutely
point I got
loved the
to.
film.
I got to a point where it wasn't that far in, but I was bored.
Biggs just
really
doesn't like
bored.
good movies. What's your
Don't
favorite
mind some
movie, Biggs?
reaction, then.
He didn't like Interstellar either. He's just like, this movie dumb.
No, I
Okay,
liked
Biggs, you
Interstellar.
might have to wanna.
I liked
leave this.
Interstellar.
He thought the
Interstellar
ending
was
was
a good film.
dumb.
The ending is confusing. The more you watch it, the more you begin to kind of understand it. But like understanding it, if you say you understand it, you're lying.
No. It
Because
makes
no one can
sense.
understand it.
It may go read the. Okay, you can,
My only criticism for Interstellar was the fact that I thought it was really good up to the start of the ending, where I felt it started becoming a little bit far fetched.
it's science fiction.
That is the fiction of that film basically, because the rest was kind of like pretty grounded, but that bit was a bit extreme. But like when you read and like research black holes, that's actually like most of the stuff that they're talking about is possible. Obviously, once they spoiler once again.
It didn't ruin the movie for me though. I still
No,
enjoyed
okay.
it.
See, there's an explanation for okay. When you get into fifth dimensional like dynamics, it's just like okay. If a three-dimensional person can make a box and put a two-dimensional person in it, fifth-dimensional person can make a box and put a three-dimensional person in it. It makes sense. It's just a box. And you can see
What's inside the fucking box?
Cooper's inside the box. That's what's in the box.
Murph.
Go read. Go read. Speaking of bookshelves, I need more for my library. But you can go read the book written by the physicist who laid out all of the decisions made for the movie.
You know what I saw recently? Like I was on the airplane coming back from Miami,
Yeah.
and The Martian was on there.
I saw The Martian.
I
Yep.
hated
It was
The
really
Martian.
good.
The Martian-
I liked it.
I enjoyed it.
Vadact
enjoyed
probably
it quite a
hated The
bit.
Martian for the same reason I did not like The Martian.
I just thought The Martian was like a feel-good movie.
It was a feel-good
Yeah, I
movie,
did-
and okay,
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you my gripe with The
Yeah.
Martian because I had expectations, and the
Me
movie
too,
gave me false
exactly.
expectations.
Exactly.
So here we go. This is what made me mad. So in the beginning of the movie, Matt Damon gets caught in the storm, injured by like a pole through his like thing, whatever, stomach.
Okay, spoiler again, guys. We're talking about a lot of spoilers.
This is
If you
the
don't-
first 3 minutes of the friggin' movie.
Yeah, but still.
Okay. Matt Damon's on Mars. He's stuck. You saw that in the trailer. So you have the scene where he's pulling out shrapnel out of his abdomen. Super tense. That set the mood for me. and then the rest of the movie was feel good. Let's
Yeah, it's a
solve these
comedy.
problems, Bob the Builder style.
That did make me laugh when it got nominated for a comedy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. Comedy. That's all it was.
Yeah.
That scene made me. I became invested in the movie from that scene. I got the tone that they were trying to convey, and then it was gone completely. They completely shifted notes like that.
I thought it was really good to me. Like I do like those type of movies where they got some serious stuff to it, and then they've also got comedy with
Well,
it.
I feel
I
like the
like
main
those.
difference is that Vadact and Conman had, not Conman, Vadact and Fantasy had expectations.
Yeah,
Right? I feel like me and
I saw it on the
Conman
plane.
didn't.
I saw
Yeah.
it.
Well,
On
I
See,
didn't have any
it's not like I had an
expectation.
expectation. The movie set the expectation in the beginning. Like
I felt like the trailers were very misleading.
misleading as well. Like
Yeah.
I was expecting some Castaway stuff, like more philosophical about the human experience.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
I got a
the
feel
guy
good
was
movie.
stuck on Mars, and then he was like joking around the
be
entire
honest
time. I'm
with you,
like,
I
dude,
think-
I'm done.
Where's your psyche at?
Played off Interstellar, or didn't they? Because you remember that part on Interstellar where the hit guy was stranded on the island.
Interstellar?
No, on Interstellar there wasn't it the same actor? He was like
Matt
stranded.
yeah, and he did a better
yeah.
stranded island thing
I
than
think the trailer played on that and got
Yeah.
people hooked from that point where like,
Yeah.
oh, this is gonna be like Interstellar kind of thing, and then
Yeah, that's what I
nothing
kind of
like.
like. That's the vibe I got from the trailer. It's like, oh, it's gonna be similar to Interstellar, because like same actor was stranded on a planet
Planet.
for all this time, so it's gonna be very similar in that respect. And I expected the same type of quality as I did from Interstellar, but then like when I went in, like the first 20 minutes were amazing of
Yeah,
the film.
that's the
I
thing, that's
loved
the
it,
thing.
like, yeah, you were just like excited to be watching this film, because I thought it was gonna be kind of more like a serious film, like that you would kind of think about when you get home. But it was just like, no, it was completely the opposite of that. And I was like, well,
in
I'm not
Interstellar,
happy.
Matt Damon conveyed being stranded a lot better
yeah,
than The Martian.
Exactly.
It affected his sight. Like I would have been happy if, like, you know how he's all feel good, if he would like look at himself in the mirror and realize the fact that he isn't coming home. He's stuck on Mars.
yeah, because this entire time, like even when he contacted NASA at one point, he was just like joking around with them. It's like, dude, you've been stuck on a planet, like the rescue is like however many millions miles away. You're running out of food. Why are you joking?
I think it's like, oh, the message is to always be positive in the face
Yeah,
of
it's
death.
And that's what people picked up on it. The reviewers, they're like, oh yeah, it's like it just brings a more human story to this. No, it doesn't. There's a bunch of poop.
There's no redemption. There's no like,
I shouldn't have brought this movie up.
there's no triumph of the human spirit.
No, it's good. It's good. I like it.
Like here we go. Take the Revenant, put him on Mars. That's what it
Yes.
should have been.
Yeah.
It should have been him like slowly just, I don't even know, surviving. He wasn't surviving. He's like, I'm a botanist, making the poop, and then you get the potatoes, and then it's all good.
Yeah.
Anyone excited for the Power Rangers movie?
They're making a Power Rangers movie.
Go
Yeah.
go Power Rangers. Hell
No
yeah.
way. No way.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
they're
this.
making one.
Oh no way.
I don't care
Oh.
for Power Rangers. I'm sorry.
The pink
I was
one
a
better
Power
be
Ranger
hot.
kid.
The pink one was
Yeah, I
always
was a
hot.
Power Ranger kid as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't that era. I'm sorry.
You're 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, see what a difference it makes.
Crazy.
Oh, wait,
I-
are you just a year younger than me? What are you?
I'm 19, turned 20
You're
this
19.
year.
You're only a year younger. That's right.
I always found them dorky, so I never really caught on.
It was
I don't know,
always
but
always
you
before
watched them
school.
when you were
I
like
watched
10,
it.
so you didn't
It
care
still
that
felt
much.
dorky to me. I could pick up on like the ridiculousness of it.
I used to love Zordon and Megazords. Oh my god.
See,
Hell
see,
yeah.
for me, it was always Yu-Gi-Oh. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh.
I did
Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I could do Yu-Gi-Oh.
I
I
loved
never did
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I think
was
it was
never
because
a
all the
nerd
kids were
when I was
playing it
younger.
at summer camp, and I just like, oh okay, I can do that.
Yeah, I actually did sports when I was younger, but
So
then
did
it all
I.
changed.
So did I.
Yeah,
I
what
was
happened?
huge- I've always been in hockey, pretty much. Hockey, lacrosse, baseball, all that I played when I was growing up.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm much of a sports guy. I can't breathe.
Get that checked out.
I have asthma. I did get it checked out.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Big left? Did
No,
Big
I'm
leave?
here.
No, all right. It's still super quiet.
I'm giving you guys the opportunity to speak, and then you do
Yeah.
nothing.
I like how the topics just kind of got derailed. We're like,
They really
we're gonna be
did.
doing this, and then all of a sudden.
Well,
it
see,
just
that
turned
that's what
into
I
a
meant when I
casual
said
chat.
freeform Vadact. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like you just kind of follow it, follow where it's going strong. Until a Conman got Star Wars in my brain.
hey, that made for a good conversation. That brought us on to movies.
Yeah, we
Think about
spoiled
that.
like 4 movies for everyone. No,
Sorry,
my,
everyone. That's why I lost all my viewers.
no one to be like, nope. Like even talking about Saturday Night Live was a spoiler.
That is true. Yeah.
I didn't know what Kylo Ren looked like. So when you
Didn't?
know when he was revealed, I was like, ew. But it was good.
You watched the movie. He was revealed in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday Night Live with him just happened yesterday.
Yeah, but like I didn't know who the actor was, so I couldn't just look up his face. So there's a little bit of movie magic.
You saw him in the movie.
I know, but for someone who didn't see the movie,
Oh, okay.
we spoiled it. We're like, Adam Driver's Kylo Ren. Go look him up. And it's, oh, that's what he looks like. He's kind of dorky looking. There you go.
Yeah.
That was
Big
intentional.
dork.
That was intentional. They did good job. I think he's dorky in real life too. Star Wars is a good movie. So, I ran out of topics.
Topics. What's on your list?
See,
yeah,
we
got the
talked
list.
about SpaceX Extraterrestrials. We talked about we're gonna talk about YouTube 2.0 for a little
Oh yeah,
bit.
YouTube 2.0.
Yeah. YouTube
Okay.
2.0.
Not
How
actual,
Out
not an
of
actual
Conman
software.
and Vadact, how many of you watched the first?
I
podcast?
didn't get through it. I'm sorry.
I pretty much watched all of it.
Just like
So based on your opinion of what we was talking about, what did you like?
I made about 5 minutes.
wow, con man.
Yeah.
See, you
I
guys
can't-
covered a lot of like really good topics
Mm-hmm.
about YouTube that like viewers not necessarily think about, but as a content creator, like you think about those things all the time.
And we're just speaking
So
about it.
That's why I really enjoyed it, because people got kind of like an inside look into what it really takes to do YouTube. Because like what they see is a 20-minute video, right, of someone being goofy playing a game, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all viewers see.
Yeah.
But what they often don't realize, to produce that video, it might have even been like days since
Yeah.
you came up with the idea, you actually went in, recorded everything, make sure everything went smoothly, then like think about it. It's like, all right, was that actually good enough? Because like obviously you've got the YouTubers that are gonna upload like any old garbage they record in 5 minutes. But
Yeah,
I'm
it's
talking about
recordable.
like people, yeah,
A lot of
Content
people think
creators.
it's easier than what it is, and not only just like the work that goes in it, but mentally, it's a lot more difficult.
It is
mentally than what-
demanding.
It's
what
yeah,
people
it's
think.
very demanding. Like it led to me taking a 2-month break because I didn't have. I hate saying this, but like with the stuff that was going on in my life, I literally didn't have time to put out good videos.
Good videos. I think that's the
Good
key.
I think
Yeah,
a lot of
I
YouTubers
could've
put a lot of pressure on themselves, and sometimes that defeats them. On
Yeah.
it like just that own pressure that they look at their own content. It's just like, this is not good enough, you know.
yeah.
And I think that gets people down.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing. Like, if you're a viewer, once again, like, you just see those, like, 20 minutes, and, like, you love those 20 minutes. But, like, as a content creator, it is, like, demanding on you that you're repeating the same process day after day after day. If you're not crazy, you're not gonna do it. It's as simple as that. That's why a lot of people quit after a while.
Yeah,
Like they
good-
do
yeah.
it for a year, they don't see any benefits of it, and they quit. But let me tell you, like honestly, if you stick with it, and it is just
Well,
like so
look at you.
rewarding.
Look
Because
at you right
it's
now.
24/7
honestly.
though, isn't it? There's not
It
many
is.
things that like jobs or whatever that are
Yeah.
24/7, and that's what YouTube is.
Yeah.
It really is, yeah.
Because I have a feeling like most people right now, when they start a YouTube channel, they're like, yeah, I wanna be like this big guy on YouTube and make
Within
like,
6
millions
months,
like
and you set
PewDiePie
yourself-
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they expect, but they don't realize that PewDiePie was making videos like probably 3 years
Yeah.
before he got anywhere.
Mhm.
Before you even heard his name, he was making videos before that for basically for himself. Like,
Yeah.
That's most.
And that's
people
where
it comes
we
down
all
to.
start out. Like I think like for the majority of us that are around, like that have been doing this for a while, we started because we enjoyed what we were watching on there and said,
Exactly.
"Oh, I could do
Yeah,
that. I
that
could
looks
do that. That'd
fun.
be fun.
That looks
That'd be
fun. That was the
yeah,
main
that looks
thing.
fun. Yeah.
But too many people go into it now with the expectations of becoming big, and that's their only mindset when they start.
Yeah.
And I think they're setting themselves up for failure if they do that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, they
if
really
they
are.
don't get 100 views, that's it. They're thinking, oh, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah. But then that's the thing. Like, you realize that it's so time consuming as well. Because as you said, it's a 24/7 job basically. You do it all the time. There is like for example, I went away to Norway like last week. Most people didn't even know I was away because I had to make sure I have videos covered for
Pre-recorded,
that
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Because like what some people don't understand, if you don't upload a video one day or you miss a few days, that for some people, if you don't have like a really dedicated audience, as crazy as it sounds, it might kill your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an
The genuine
expectation
account.
that
I think I said that to Fantasy before. YouTube's a very fickle place. Like,
Yeah.
people just come and go all the time. There is no real loyalty. The amount of subscribers that I've seen over the history of my channel that seem like really loyal subscribers. I'm not taking anything away from them because they could have left for whatever reason, like
Yeah.
personal reasons. But they come and go, and they always do. You know, so
And it's not it's
Oh,
normal.
same,
It's
yeah.
part of what YouTube is. Like as an example, like it might sound crazy, but I'm pretty sure I lost like 9,000 subscribers or even 10,000 of people just like unsubscribing because they got bored of the content.
Oh yeah. Like
It's
I
just
think
perfectly fine.
I've lost. What did I look at last time I looked? I believe like I'm sitting at almost 7,000. I believe I've lost close to 6,000 subs.
yeah,
I think
Yeah.
mine's around like 17, 16. I don't even know.
yeah.
Like
it
I've
is
lost
crazy.
a lot. I've lost a lot, and like that's almost the size of my channel. Like I'd almost be double the size if they all stuck around.
I think
you know what mean?
that's normal
Like, that's-
though. I think
That's
yeah,
normal, of
Yeah, I
course.
think that's normal.
You can't
Yeah.
dwell on
Yeah.
it.
No, oh god, no.
It doesn't matter.
It is amazing to see that many people that just lose interest.
Yeah, it's,
You know?
Yeah.
Well, how about the
loads of
people that
reasons, though.
stay interested for extended periods of time?
Yeah,
Where's their reward?
Yeah.
Sometimes they get overlooked.
that is very true. Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
and like people are saying in my chat, like they really have an appreciation for like YouTubers that aren't really too big, that take the time out of their day, and that's like those are the types of people that you usually make videos for. People that like can appreciate those. I honestly couldn't care less if you like if you're my 10 millionth subscriber and you're the one that commented like, oh yeah, I was first in that video. No, I'd much rather like look out for the people that stuck around for a long time and I
Yeah.
know they enjoy my content. They're not like only here for one game that I'm playing
Yep.
and don't appreciate anything else they play. I honestly like I'd much rather have 1,000 really dedicated subscribers that would watch any video I put out than having 10,000 inactive ones. It's as simple as that.
But as you know, if you're not making Minecraft or Just Cause 3, you know, your relevancy slowly will just kind of like, you know,
Yeah,
because
that's
people,
the thing.
because YouTube, you know, YouTube is inherently petty. It's an entertainment platform.
Yeah,
So if they want to
Right.
watch Just Cause 3, they're gonna watch Just Cause 3.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because
You can't-
if they don't like you, if you stop uploading, that's why they unsubscribe and subscribe to someone else that is uploading the videos that they're after.
so much. That's it. Like there's 1,000 other people like us. You
Yeah.
know.
There really
And,
is. Yeah.
and that's you can't get away from that. And every single day, every single year, it's always gonna grow.
That's the thing. Like people are like, "Oh yeah, what are you gonna do when YouTube dies down?" There's no signs of it dying down. There's more and more people. Like you guys mentioned in like the first podcast. People for Christmas ask for microphones. They ask for computers because
Yeah.
they want to be a YouTuber because it's just so popular. It just seems so cool. But then they actually realize that you wake up at 9, 8 in the morning, make videos until 12 at night, and it's
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then when you go to sleep, you're in bed, you're checking comments. It's
Yeah,
just-
and you're getting ideas going in your head, and it keeps
Yeah,
you up at night.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here's
exactly.
the thing. As of right
But I
now,
love it. That's the thing. It's weird. I'm
Yeah.
addicted to it.
So
I think
I
I,
think
am
I
genuinely
don't
addicted.
like people's perspective on it though, because I feel like a lot of people start YouTube because they think it's easy.
Yeah,
well,
And I don't like
actually,
that because I work
that's
my
why I
ass
see a
off.
lot of people quit.
Yeah,
see, right now, Minecraft is very popular. It's right now, like before, YouTube, the content that people were interested was fairly difficult to produce. Like people like watch a
Yeah,
lot of
exactly.
vlogs and stuff. You have to be interesting. You have to have personality. Right now, at this moment, maybe a couple years ago, the interest was Minecraft like SMPs. That's what they
was,
wanted
yeah.
to watch. anyone can do that. The pendulum
Yeah.
will swing. We're starting to see more and more people get popular for higher quality, higher production value content.
Yeah,
You-
that seems to be the trend on YouTube. Like, it's
Yeah.
not the easy stuff that's like really easy for you to put out unless you have an amazing personality. If you have an amazing personality, people are gonna watch you no
Yeah.
matter
Yeah.
what.
Yeah.
If you're just an average Joe, right? You're just like sitting there. You're mindly entertaining. You gotta be all about that quality.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the thing. I don't class myself as a funny person. That's why I do all the like stupid and silly editing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what draws people in, and I'm glad.
Well, and what I was trying to point out is that, like, just like what the interest is easy to produce. That interest will no longer be there. You know, it won't always be there. People aren't always going to love Minecraft 5 years, 10 years, doesn't matter. Then
Yeah.
at that point, their new interests will shine. People like right now, what's big on Twitch? Everyone likes CS:GO or these competitive
Yeah.
things. Not everyone can be supremely competitive at that game. You have to have a skill element, and then there's that barrier to entry. So not everyone can just hop on CS:GO and get, you know, I don't know, get some kills.
So what do you guys think? Like, I guess this we're still on the subject of YouTube. What do you think is the state of Minecraft right now? Like the Minecraft community, Minecraft as a game.
It's
What do
set-
you mean, like?
I
What-
personally feel like Minecraft is kind of turning into how Call of Duty. What happened to Call of Duty? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like Call of Duty was the main thing on YouTube, like years ago, and it
Yeah.
just became
It
so
was, yeah.
oversaturated. So many channels popped up. It just got uninteresting.
Yeah.
I
What
feel
I
like
think it
Minecraft
is-
on the same road.
Minecraft, I think for me, it reached that way about 6 months ago, and it's still continuing in that downhill trend like right now. Just like you're seeing all those big Minecraft YouTubers, they're starting to release other videos trying to see if they can find something.
Yeah.
Right, like those, because it's their job, right? They're afraid. They see the viewership going down. They're afraid what's going to happen to their livelihood.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think it is slowly going down.
I think
And the
Mine-
thing is, with Minecraft being how it is right now, it's mostly little kids. Because, like, what really opened up my eyes is my little cousin. Because I didn't think about it like that. I honestly think people that watch my videos are usually the same age as me. Like, that's just, like, what I think. I don't really think about it that much. And what happened was my little cousin came over and she started watching Minecraft videos. And what does she watch? She doesn't subscribe to someone. She just goes and types Minecraft, and she just watches the first video that comes out,
Yeah.
which is usually a huge YouTuber. In
Yeah.
this case, the Diamond Minecart just dominated the search results. That's why
Yeah.
he's so big, getting
Yeah.
crazy amount of views.
It's not the same as what it used to be, because I remember when I started, like, it was the people that were a lot older and they would be on YouTube searching for
Yeah.
specific things, you know, like it wasn't just Minecraft video, you know, it was like Minecraft this, Minecraft that. It's like a building thing, you know. But
Yeah.
now I just feel like the audience is so young that they don't really care whether they build a nice house. So they don't
really
really,
don't,
and that's me being more like directed towards my channel, because I started off as like doing building
Well, yeah,
tutorials and
it's
stuff like
funny
that.
That was the same with me, though.
It's funny that
Yeah.
you mentioned that, Biggs, because like before I even joined Chaos Craft, I think I've told you this before in the past, but like I was searching for fountain ideas, just going through on YouTube, and I came across your channel for your fountain video, and I found you through that way and subscribed to you that
But
way.
that's
But like
what
that, I'm not sure how often that happens anymore.
But yeah, I just feel like the general Minecraft player doesn't really care about that stuff
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like they don't care. Like when we did it, we always wanted to build something nice or always improve. I just feel like players just play it now, and I just think it's just their age. It's like they just play it, they have fun with their friends, they don't care if it's nice and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I do feel like the building community is like died though. Like there's no
Yeah.
builders really now.
That is one of the biggest reasons why I left my build team, is because I saw no future in it. It's like, yeah, how long can I keep making commissions for? How long is like our server's gonna start popping up and wanting maps from us? It's not gonna last a long time. And hey, I'm not like afraid to admit it. I gotta pay bills, so I gotta like move with whatever works for me, so I can keep doing whatever I love doing, but at the same time being able to kind of like sustain myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's basically what it comes down to. But yeah.
Just to think out, because I remember I know we was talking about trends last time, but I remember like we talk about what YouTubers do, but there's always kind of like trends of channels as well. I remember when build channels were like the biggest thing, and then it was just like collab channels were the biggest thing. Then mini game channels, then just like skit channels. You know, like now skit channels top 10. They're like the huge things now. But I can't think of any build channel now that does really well. I think there's one guy, and that's about
Corrals
it.
maybe, but
No.
even he's not
I
as
think
huge
it's
as he used
a
to
guy
be.
called like Grian or something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
Grain. He exploded.
Yeah,
recently.
he's like the only build channel that does well now.
I didn't even know the guy.
His yeah, like I've known him for a while now. Like his channel, when I first came across him, he's been stuck on like 7,000 for a while, and he just like took a slightly different approach, and he just got lucky with one of his like Reddit videos. Was he posted it on Reddit, and it got a ton of upvotes, so he got like 2 million views on that video, and that basically like he just kept making the same content that he was making, and people were loving it. And now he's like this big YouTuber.
Yeah, it's huge, and like I think the main thing he does is like build battle, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's tons of build battles
Yeah.
and some
build
tutorials and stuff. But
And-
I don't know. I just feel like the general, because when I played Minecraft, there was a lot more older people playing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because now that the thing that people associate Minecraft with, it's a kid's game. So when a parent is like, "Oh yeah, what am I gonna get my kid for Christmas?" Probably give him Minecraft, because
Well,
that's
my
what
aunt
everyone is
asked me
talking
that
about.
question. My aunt actually asked me that question. She called me up and she said, "Is Minecraft a good game to get for my little cousin?" And he's like 4, you know. And that's kind of what it's turning into now, because it's
Yeah.
become so mainstream.
Exactly. Like everyone knows about Minecraft, and everyone knows now that it's a kid's game. Back then, it was more about like the cool modding community, Redstone. It was more advanced stuff like building and that sort of stuff. Because people were still discovering the game, but now since like everyone knows about it and everyone knows like everything there is to know in Minecraft, people are like, yeah, it's just a kid's game, you know?
Do you think things like huge servers, as in like a Hypixel, a Hive, a Mineplex, are bad for the community as a whole? Because it kind of, that's what the kids do now, don't they? They just go straight on them servers and just play that. They don't really play the game. They just play on the servers, and everything's there for them, so they don't need to do anything.
It's a natural evolution. Like you can only play survival so long. You're looking for something new. Mini games are like, think about Gary's Mod. Like who plays Gary's Mod traditionally?
No one does.
Nothing more. But now they play the mini games. People buy Minecraft just for the mini games. So people that weren't necessarily interested in survival are playing Minecraft anyway.
Yeah.
If
Because
you-
that's the thing, it's so accessible now. Because like you said, like back then, to set up server, it was actually a hassle. And you
Yeah,
needed to
it
know
was, yeah.
something
Jeez,
about
you-
computers.
You would have to like look up all those videos, pause at every
Yeah.
single step.
I remember when
and figure it out.
Minecraft had their first server. I think it was like hosted in Good's house or for like a server or something like that. Yeah, they had to do something extreme just to get a server where they could play with their friends.
when I
Yeah.
first started my server, I just ran it off my computer.
Yeah, that was the same.
Yeah.
with me.
Before you had all
I
these
think- I
server
think I
hosting
had
companies.
I had a Hamachi server or
Yeah.
something like that. Like I had one of those, like my friends. Like,
Mhm.
and I would literally have to keep my computer running if I wanted to log on, or like if they wanted to log on. Yeah. Like,
I was
Yeah,
just
but now like everyone has like a server hosting company for Minecraft. Doing
I
the
think
same. Like there's so
mo-
many of them.
Mojang missed a humongous thing with Realms. Like my goodness.
Yeah.
Because the server hosting companies, they got rich from
Yeah.
people
They
like
really did.
it's like server.
And the
make,
thing is, you know who runs MC Pro hosting? It was like 16 years olds.
yeah.
I'm
Was
not
it?
even kidding. Like they're like, I'm pretty sure most of them are underage, and it's a multi-million-dollar company. I'm pretty sure now.
Wow.
Crazy.
Like come on. It's so easy to see. Like, okay, when you're inventing something, what's hard to do? Make servers. Make it easy. There's money. Mojang had
Look
Realms
at Apple.
and
They
like
make everything easy.
yeah, like Realms was just there, sitting there in a closet for years, and they did nothing with it.
Yeah,
missed-
like they announced it quite early on, but then
They did
just
nothing.
did
They missed
nothing.
out big time on server hosting because
Oh yeah, they will forever be catching up, because you have to look at things like Hypixel and stuff. There's the features
too
they put
late.
on their server and stuff like that. Realm and things can't compete with that. Just giving you a plain server where you've just got a
Yeah,
normal
and
world.
you know they're trying to catch up by them introducing like mini games to Realms. It's like, yeah, you can host like
Yeah.
mini games,
It's
on
so
your realm
poorly
servers.
executed though. Like I've
Oh.
seen a few of the realm mini games. It just can't compete. You see like the Smash Bro games that Hypixel released the other day. It's just crazy. You can't even think things like that could be in Minecraft. You know,
Yeah.
you just
Mr.
can't compete.
Is Bukkit like an in-house thing, or was that made by third party?
They
Um,
bought Bukkit.
Yeah,
Oh, they bought
the
Bukkit.
Bucket
Okay.
project's like stopped, isn't it? And is it
There was
still
this big
stopped?
like controversy with the new Yola kicked in, and like even like Mojang employees, I'm pretty sure like they were mocking that they were actually, oh yeah, we found papers that we actually bought Bukkit, because they were like complaining about something. I can't remember what the whole thing was.
Oh,
I
we
yeah.
remember that whole Eula thing. That was a bit
And
crazy.
what did they just realize?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we own
And
Bukkit.
nothing
Shut
really
it down.
happened.
No,
Yeah.
nothing happened. I think like servers appeared to like bend the rules
They
a
just-
little bit, and that
The
was
thing
it.
is, they just changed their names. It's like, yeah, you can't have like sell currency that you make. It's like, yeah,
Okay, we sell coins.
we sell
Yeah.
coins.
Yeah,
Which are based off donations, so they're not purchasing anything. They're
Yeah,
donating.
exactly. Obviously,
the-
like they make millions, so that's why they will do stuff like that.
the funny thing is that there was always an EULA in place, like that pretty much stated the same things, but no one ever really paid attention to
Well,
it.
I feel like it started off open source fairly. It's just kind of like, do whatever you want. And that's how they got popular, because people, it wasn't bogged down.
It did surprise me that they were going so hard after these servers, when, like you said, their mindset was always like, you guys can do whatever you want with the game. That's the whole point of it, you know?
Like,
But then
Yeah,
they-
I think it was all the whole like Microsoft acquisition
Mm,
that kind of like was changing things. I feel like because Microsoft changed. I mean, not Microsoft. Mojang changed
Mhm.
a lot.
like it's funny to think like what Super Mario Maker could be if YouTubers are actually allowed to upload it.
But yeah,
It's
These-
Minecraft-esque. It has the potential, and but it's not open. It's completely like shut down. If you upload it, you
Nintendo
have to-
loses a lot of free advertising that way.
yeah, that's the thing. and
Holy, do they ever?
they're gonna realize that eventually, but at that point, I think it's gonna be too late for Nintendo.
Mario Maker could have been like the thing to I don't even know, combat Minecraft.
Because the thing is,
You know what? Like Minecraft would not be anywhere near the size it is if
if
it wasn't for
the
YouTube.
YouTuber, yeah.
Yeah.
The
You
thing
think of
is-
that, like, gee,
Think of it that way. Like, how influential YouTubers are. If there are games that are meant to be played by YouTubers, you just know stuff like Goat Simulator, like
Yeah.
those like goofy games.
yeah,
They can make like funny videos of. This is what the gaming industry is slowly heading into. I honestly think Just Cause was designed in that way because of like how ridiculous it is.
Mhm.
You
Like
know?
I think a lot of the modding community, but like before there was YouTube, there was just I think there was like the humongous YouTube presence of Just Cause 2. There was the modding community of Just Cause 2, which completely changed the game.
Yeah.
Like things like the Superman mod were inspiration for the flight suit. You
Yeah.
can fly around. Let's just do that. That's what people want. Well, now you have the flight suit where you can literally just fly around everywhere, except
Yeah.
better because
It's actually
because you have to grapple towards the ground. You're always in danger, and now you feel like Superman because you're close to the ground. It is
Yeah.
smart, good for taking ideas from the modding community, letting people make multiplayer for their game.
well, you know what? That's kind of interesting that you say taking ideas from the modding community, because Minecraft's done that with a lot of things.
Yeah,
yeah.
there's that
Like,
success.
Pistons were a mod,
yeah,
and look at it now. Like it's
It's
like
Everything
tons
they've
of
added
things.
was a mod. Though.
yeah. Everything they've added is a mod.
It's
yeah,
like it's
Villagers,
crazy.
everything. It
Since
is
they
crazy.
released like I'm pretty sure it was after like 1.4 that everything after that they've added was a mod before that.
yeah, like it's such a smart idea. Like honestly,
So let me ask you guys a question: are you bored of Minecraft?
right now,
I am a
no.
little bit, yeah.
Right now, no, but I just got back from my 2-month break.
See,
The thing
I was
with
before
Minecraft
that.
is, I feel like I'm a little bored of the traditional Minecraft, but there's still things
Mm-hmm.
for me to keep going. I do enjoy roleplay. I still enjoy like doing like survival, and I still like messing around, like just playing mini games. But it's not a game that I'm like, oh, I feel like playing today Minecraft.
It's not the same as what it
It's-
used
yeah.
to be.
the
Yeah,
magic
Not
is
the same
gone.
for sure. Yeah,
It's
like,
definitely gone.
I know when I first started playing, like I was on it.
It was
a
addictive
lot.
before.
Yeah,
I don't
like-
I don't
Yeah.
get that same addictiveness
No.
from it now.
See,
know,
in my case though, like right now, like with my castle, I haven't played this much Minecraft in a long time. Because I kind of like, I make my own fun. I'm like, okay, I have this castle. It's going to be taller than any other person's build. And if they build something big, it's going to be bigger. So that compels me. And there's that competitive element. Yeah, Vadact, your castle's falling behind. I've seen it. I visited.
Say that?
I've seen your little town. It's kind of tiny. Gotta work on
But
that.
yeah, I don't know. With Minecraft, it lost that thing for me. But the thing with the game, it keeps evolving. So
Yeah.
like, I reckon 2 months down the line, there's gonna be something that pops up, and I'll be like hooked again.
Oh, I do think the 1.9 update taking so long is hurting it.
Yeah.
Like we've been on 1.8 for too long, and I feel like a lot of
It's-
people are just
I
bored.
saw
Yeah.
this Reddit post that it's been 500 days since the last update.
Crazy.
I think
Absolutely
that
crazy.
definitely contributes to the fact of like,
Personally, I think there's things going on behind the scene which is delaying it, because didn't Dinnerbone come out before it was even released saying this is his last update he's working on and he's taking a break and stuff?
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
kinda
a bit strange considering they released so many snapshots, so many changes to the public, that the 1.9 has taken so long.
Yeah.
it is strange.
That's kind of because that's the thing that was exciting about Minecraft. At one point, it was like you've got update after update after update. It was like to the
Yeah.
point where it was annoying that they were updating it so much.
Yeah.
Mods were
I think
breaking.
it's enough-
If you
Snapshots
had
ruin
if
it,
you
though.
had mods, with you, then you're like, crap, I don't want to update because I got my mods.
That's how fast
Yeah.
they updated.
I think snapshots ruin it though. I feel like because whenever an update comes out now, it's like
I've already seen it.
nothing feels new.
Yeah.
And I remember before when like beds first come out, I was like, oh my god, I got to play Minecraft. There's a bed. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Thank goodness.
Now it's just like, oh, is this 1.9? I've seen this 4 months ago.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I know everything already.
Yeah, because they released the snapshots, you're like, oh, you're excited about those things.
Yeah.
But then, like, by the time they come out, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that thing
Yeah,
from like
I already
a long
know
ass
that,
time
yeah.
ago. Yeah.
I kind of prefer just being surprised by a feature rather than already knowing about it.
Yeah,
and
like
just-
if I think back to it, there was before the official Minecraft release, like 1.0. I didn't know it was coming, the original Minecraft. Like I just remember looking at it one day on the home screen. It was like Minecraft 1.0 released.
Yeah.
Like that. It was
Like,
kind
that's
of out
what
of the
it was,
blue.
really.
It was kind of
Yeah.
out of the blue. Like
Yeah.
I was expecting another beta.
Even
And the
with,
release.
thing
like,
is,
XP
best
and
thing is,
stuff.
most of the stuff they didn't even say like, sure, they had the changelog, but then they were like, yeah, it's out there, go figure it out. But
Yeah,
now,
Yeah.
like
like, okay,
the
you
Ender
gotta
and
try
they
this
would,
Dragon,
stuff
they
out.
would
all
give you
that,
teasers, wouldn't they, on like Twitter,
Yeah.
like XP came in, and I remember when XP came in, I played the game for like hours after, and I was just like, oh my god, we
it
can
gave
get
you
XP.
it gave you some reason to play.
Yeah,
Like honestly, like another reason to play at least. Like
Mhm.
get to level 30 so you can enchant something.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that was
But if
great.
that was out in a snapshot for like 3 months before the release, it wouldn't have been the same when like 1.3 actually got released.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it now, even XP now, like level 30, it's it takes a little bit to get there, but once you're there, like it's no problem. Before you had to spend 30 levels.
I think it made. I think
there.
that was the issue. They were trying to make it special, where they made everything special. Like, oh, this is so slow, but now I have this pickaxe. It has value. But then people made those experience farms, and that was just completely unintended.
Yeah,
It turned Minecraft from an interactive experience of trying to go out and adventure into an AFK machine where you intentionally do not play the game to gain levels.
As I'm sitting at the gold farm right now.
Yeah, that was not intended, and they couldn't have foreseen that because mob farms were supposed to be something challenging. People made farms.
But mob farms have always been there before XP. Surely that's something that they could have predicted.
Supposedly, but I remember them
They,
saying
they
like
tried to counteract that actually
by giving you experience
like-
for breaking it. Like,
Well, no, like if you didn't actually kill the mob, it didn't drop experience. There's like a slight change in like a snapshot for that, and the backlash was huge because.
Yeah, but then didn't they just adapt to like one-hit kill mobs now, and then you do
yeah, they
enough
adapt.
damage where you
A
just
bunch
hit
of
it.
engineers play this game. They'll figure it out.
Yeah. Like people make computers in Minecraft.
Yeah,
Mhm,
there
exactly.
are a lot of smart people playing this game.
Yeah.
But
So
what-
that-
you do look at all that stuff though, and you think, what more could they add though to Minecraft to make it more interesting?
No wonder they look at mods. They have no ideas.
Look who's on.
Pickles is online. Come back to me. Yeah. So,
Wait,
Yeah.
maybe going back to the YouTube topic, because people are asking
Mhm.
like, since we're all like doing this,
Yeah.
I reckon the biggest question is always like, how do you get big?
how do you get big? You don't. You just gotta wait.
Yeah.
It's
If
a
I
lot.
knew that, if I knew that answer, I'd be sitting. A
You
little
would
bit
be
more
big.
than 7K.
There is no right answer. There is there is
think
ethics, and then like that you can twist and maybe get ahead by a little bit, but it's an entertainment platform.
There are ways. There are ways. Like if someone was to ask me, I would say it's a mixture of you enjoying what you're doing and taking advantage of the system, as in like search engine videos and stuff like that.
But what I say
SEO.
what I say is that there are even then there are people that do that get big, and there are people that do that don't get big from doing the same thing. Like they won't grow no matter how much SEO or what they won't grow. So therefore, it's not like as.
But that's why I said it's a mixture. I think it's a mixture of both. You can't sit there and just do SEO video, SEO video, SEO video. It's not going to work. I feel like you have to have the balance of showing your audience that you enjoy doing what you're doing, and then they will enjoy watching what you're doing. But then I feel like that's not so. I guess that is successful, but it takes a longer time. And I feel like if you want fast success, you mix that in with the odd. Here's a house tutorial, you know?
No, here's the thing. You have to be interested in what the audience is interested as much as they are interested. We just so happen to like Minecraft. The rest of the world also just so happens to like Minecraft. And Minecraft just so happens to be popular. And I just so happen to be good at building. So I made tutorials that people just so happen to watch and enjoy. And they
Truth
just
is,
so
there's no set recipe, is there? Because
There really isn't.
someone like Sky Does Minecraft will come in this call and say, no, I got big doing what I love doing, and someone else can come in and say, well, I got big doing tutorials. Like, it's no set recipe.
And there's someone's like, I'm doing what I love doing, and I have 45 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have all the combinations of things that make up the
What happened to Vadact?
success stories.
Okay.
Hello.
Vadact? Hello?
My computer blue screened.
Oh no, stream ended everything.
Yeah, I would just like chill here then.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna start up my stream again.
Okay.
Nice.
What-
Just
what
leave
was
them
the
hanging.
last thing you heard?
Send people back over on your Twitter to Fancies.
Yeah, I'll be doing that right now.
What's the
wonder I
last
don't-
thing you heard about it?
We just started talking about like getting big, like, and if we.
Oh
knew-
yeah.
Okay, that wasn't that long ago.
No.
Yeah. Just
But,
basically left.
There's no set recipe. Like, it's complex, and you can do what you can. Like, anyone can get like 5,000, 3,000 subscribers. Anyone. It's like,
Hey.
hey, Conman. I mean,
No, I
Is-
wouldn't.
is-
To be honest, I would like actually disagree with that. I don't think anyone could get that many subscribers because it takes for it to get there.
it takes a
It
while.
does
No,
take a lot of effort.
no, but
But
like,
it-
no. Here we go.
I do feel like there's ways to like
Cheat the system
like
a little bit.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Cheat the system to do that, but it's unethical, isn't it? There's certain people out there that don't want to do that, and
Yeah.
they
Well,
struggle. But then there's
well-
other people out there that abuse the system like crazy, and get success from it.
When I
Yeah.
mentioned that anyone can get 3,000, I'm referring to like the state the rate at which you gain subscribers. Gaining 2 subscribers a day is not fairly difficult, and then you couple that over the course of like a year or two, and then have mild
You're
exponential growth.
describing my channel, man.
Yeah,
No, but it's there's a difference because there's like
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to say.
I use
Yeah.
Vadact for example, right? He got his subscriber boost from pure content that he made, but then someone else could do like a Just Cause tutorial and get that as well, which takes 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just like it's ethics behind it. It's like, what do you want to be? Do you want? Me personally, I'd rather be a Vadact and make videos that I've enjoyed making and get growth from that, rather than put up a how to, I don't know, get unlimited weapons on Just Cause just to get
Yeah.
subs.
I just
Yeah.
want to be Vadact.
Yeah.
Well, you can be if you want.
Well,
That's
like,
what I mean. Like, I feel like stuff like that is kind of abusing the system, but then I feel like sometimes if you don't do that, you fall behind.
Yeah.
It's just a
That's the
tricky
thing.
situation.
You always gotta stay relevant, as weird as it sounds. So that's why you gotta find this really fine balance. It's like, what am I gonna make? Am I gonna make a video that is gonna I know it's gonna be popular and get views, or am I gonna try that much harder to do a video that I'll enjoy but will still do well? Like that's the thing that you gotta figure out.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
gonna
it's
enjoy this so bad.
It's super disheartening when you make a video and you feel like that video is great,
Yeah.
and then it just doesn't
many
get a
views.
response.
Yeah.
See,
You're
it's
like, yeah.
always the kind of videos that you would like least expect that do well.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, I would
always feel
love,
like that.
yeah, like I would love to do podcasts for the rest of my life. Guess
Well-
what? Tutorials get like thousands of views. I don't want to
Yeah.
do tutorials. Like, those aren't fun, and they don't make me feel good. But it's
yeah, I
just,
just
if you
don't
want
think
views,
there's not any set kind of way to get big on YouTube. I feel like luck is a big part of it. I feel like
Yeah.
well,
I feel like
Here's-
effort is a part of it.
You have to have-
quality
okay.
is a part of it. It's loads of
There,
different aspects.
it's like a triangle. You need all three of them, right?
You-
just
okay,
do.
you need
do.
all the qualities of like, you need this, you need that, you need good microphone, all that. But you can have all that and not grow. But you still need it if you ever want to have a chance at growth. You need it. So if you don't have it, nothing's gonna happen. You can't you can't not have it.
The only thing that I would say you can disagree with that is if like you're not an actual YouTuber and you just kind of a video happens to go viral.
Yeah.
And you get subscribers out of it.
But
and
then-
try
but
to
the person
become a
that's
YouTuber
try-
out of that,
the person
and
that's
it just
a-
doesn't work.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think there's many big / full-time YouTubers out there that intended to get big and are big.
Yeah. It,
I don't-
it
I-
really
I-
does come down to luck. You can try as much as you can, but that's the thing. People might not just connect with you. That's the weird thing. You're exposing yourself to such a big audience. There's gonna be people that are gonna like you, and that could be like the majority of people that come across your channel. It's just you can't change yourself, because as soon as you change yourself, you're not enjoying what you're doing. So
Well, it's funny. I think did you maybe mention this in the last one about Etho being such like a generic guy?
Yeah.
But like
No, I said
No.
if I was relatable, and I feel
relatable,
like
yeah.
back when like the old days of Minecraft, there was being relatable and talking about your life and doing stuff like that was the way to connect with your subscribers. But I feel like now that's not as effective as what it used to be.
see, now I feel like it's all about entertainment, because
Yeah.
it's so competitive. If you're not the funniest guy on YouTube, people are just not gonna watch you. In a way, I can kind of relate to that, because it's like I'd much rather watch someone that is like interesting and funny than to watch someone
yeah,
that is
yeah,
just
for
like
sure.
casually talking, about
Yeah, for
stuff
sure.
that I don't really care about.
Yeah, I mean, like it's literally like if you're scrolling through the channels on a TV, right? Like
Yeah.
if you get all these different sitcoms, when one's funnier than the other, you're gonna watch the funnier one.
Yeah.
Honestly, like it's how everything works. We watch stuff for entertainment, and if you're not entertained by it, then you're gonna move on to something else.
And you gotta remember, it's an entertainment platform.
Yeah.
And there's no, you aren't obligated. You're not. It's a privilege to have an audience in the first place.
Yeah.
You're not entitled to an audience because it's an entertainment platform and people will watch what's entertaining.
Yeah.
You can't force anyone to watch your stuff. You know. You
Yeah,
can't.
that was my point before. I'm not saying YouTubers weren't entertaining. I kind of feel like the entertainment kind of spectrum was different back then. It
Yeah.
was kind
Yeah.
of like people could watch.
It was more personal.
Yeah, people could
then.
like sit there and listen, and that's what they liked. But now, this, like I said, someone like Efo or Vintage Beef, their viewership is not what it used to be, but they haven't
no.
changed. They're still doing
Yeah.
what they're doing, but that's not their fault. They're still doing what they're doing, being true to themselves. It's just that the viewership has changed. They don't want that anymore. They want funny, entertaining videos.
Because I feel like people get busier and busier, like, as years go on. I don't know. I think as a society, we are becoming busier all the time. I just feel like people aren't willing to sit down and spend like an hour, right, watching a YouTube video, as opposed to like, oh yeah, I've got Netflix now. I got an hour to kill.
Well-
That's definitely going to be more worth my time, because it's like a high production value thing, because everything is on demand now. So technically YouTubers are competing with Netflix, like these streaming services.
It's even like stuff like length of videos. I feel like back then like a 20-30 minute video was a must. Now it's
Yeah.
like a 10-minute video.
Yeah.
No longer. That's
Like
it.
you see the biggest channel on YouTube, PewDiePie. He sometimes uploads 3-minute videos.
Yeah. I feel like that's the new thing now, you know? People don't want to watch 30-minute videos anymore.
And it's quite funny because YouTube is like, yeah, you actually, it's all about the
Watch
watch
time now.
now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, so
crazy.
there you go. You're killing yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Either you get the watch time or you make a video that's entertaining.
But I guess the answer to the question is there's no set way to get
Yeah.
big on YouTube. It's just, I would always tell someone if they're starting, just do what you enjoy, and then people will enjoy watching it.
Yeah. Because that's the
that's-
thing. And I always like try and tell people that make sure you do yourself. Like you don't try and fake it because people are gonna read that easily. But also, what you gotta do is just make sure you stick to it. And if you're satisfied with your content, if you truly believe in your content, there's gonna be people out there that are gonna enjoy your content. It just takes time, and it takes a lot of time
Yeah,
and effort.
it does. Again, we touched on it earlier. I feel like if you go into it thinking, oh, how long is it going to take before I get big? I feel like you're
Yeah.
just going to set yourself up for failure. Just do it
Yeah.
because you enjoy doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. It will come because people who enjoy doing it will stick at it longer than
Yeah.
someone who has the mentality of like, oh, when am I going to get 5,000 subs? When am I
So
going
that's
to get
why-
3,000 subs?
Yeah, that's why those people are gonna be more likely to succeed when they do YouTube
Mhm.
because that's like one of the important aspects of it is time. It just takes
Yeah.
time, and
Yeah.
if you're not willing to do it because you lose all the motivation because you see no future in it because your channel didn't explode overnight, and
Mhm.
you're not making bank.
I remember back in the day, they used to say the average was like 3 years. You had to stick at YouTube for 3 years
It's pretty much
until
still the
until
same.
you
I feel
made
like,
it. I
even
think it's
longer
like
now.
5 years now. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
increased to like 5 years now. You have to stay at YouTube for like 5 years before
Yeah.
you see any significant return.
Yeah.
I think you do get
Yeah.
the odd person who kind of like
Yeah.
gets lucky and starts making like a career out of it, but I think now it's kind of like average is probably around 5 years. If you can stick at it for 5 years, I guarantee you'll see a decent return from it.
Yeah,
But-
yeah,
As
exactly.
in like terms of viewers.
That's the thing. I feel like the community needs to get used to you as well. Because, sure, your channel. Because I've been noticing that quite recently. I like the people that come as related channels next to my channel. Like most people, like if it's a new person, I'm not even gonna click on their channel. But like if they keep popping up, I'll like click on it.
You know what's
and, like,
going on with this dude?
Yeah.
I'm seeing that. I'm watching people now that like kept popping up like that, and I didn't
Yeah.
give them a chance at first, but now I'm in love with their channels. Like an example, H3 and H3 Productions. Like I saw that dude come up all the time, and like I was like thinking nothing of it. I didn't even give his content a chance, but eventually I did, and now I know why he was coming up all the time, and now I watch him.
yeah.
Like for me, I've been like super bored with a lot of the people I'm subscribed to. I need some new dudes to watch.
Mm.
Yeah, like I don't even watch really gaming videos
Like-
anymore. It's
Yeah.
H3
I've grown up.
Productions and Casey Neistat. That's it.
hmm
Weird.
Like I'm not the same person who subscribed to these channels 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
You grew up. That's the thing. And if you don't grow up with your audience, you're gonna fall behind.
Yeah.
You
I
either
find
replace
myself.
your audience with a new audience, or you just like lose your relevance. on
Do you guys
YouTube.
find yourself watching a lot of channels who you're not subscribed to?
Kind of, yeah.
I do.
Kinda.
I find.
Yeah.
I
always
usually
go-
just subscribe if I like their stuff though.
No, I always go back to channels that I'm not even subscribed to, and I tend to just keep
Because
watching
it
them.
pops up in like your suggested.
Yeah,
videos,
and
right?
I
Yeah,
find that
yeah.
in my analytics, I get a lot of unsubscribed views, and even people that like tend to comment after a while. They say, "I've been watching your channel for like a few years now, but I never was allowed to having a YouTube account like from their parents or something."
Yeah.
But they watch and just come back and watch.
Yeah.
It's almost better because they remember you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Because when they log on, you just don't get lost in your subscriber feed. They check your channel.
Mm-hmm.
They
Oh,
actually type in Biggs and go to your channel.
That reminds me of something. And recently there's been like a few, I don't know how recent though, but I've only heard about it recently. There's been a few people saying about the whole YouTube sub box thing, and that it's changed, and that they say that if a subscriber does doesn't click on your videos over a certain period of time, like if it pops up in their sub box over the last week, I don't know what the time frame is, I'm just using that as an example, but if it pops up in their sub box like 3 times in the last week and they do not click on it, your next video is more likely not to pop up in their sub box.
Really?
It's like YouTube is kind of tailoring their sub feed to what they watch.
Yeah, that could make sense for lower views then.
I've heard a few people talk about it. I don't think it's gone like I know Pickles brought it up in one of his videos, is that a lot of YouTubers are encouraging people to click on the notification thing because subs are not getting their videos in their sub box because they haven't watched like 3 of their last uploads.
That's interesting.
And stuff like that. I don't know how true that is, but
If that's true, that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
but YouTube is saying they're trying to tailor their subscription to what they watch. Because like if I have an inactive sub who hasn't watched me for 4 months, then my videos are not likely to come up in their subscriptions.
So rule of
that's
thumb,
odd,
don't be
'cause
boring.
I haven't really seen that happen to me in a way, but like that's the thing, you wouldn't really notice that.
You
sort of
wouldn't
thing.
know, would you? You
Yeah.
just wouldn't.
You know,
Yeah,
if
I
it-
guess if you scroll over somebody, now I'm thinking about it, like some people that I haven't watched, I don't see their video. Yeah, you know what? That might be true.
'Cause, I know a few. I know a few YouTubers have mentioned it. Subs have said to them like, "I haven't seen your videos," and then when I went to your channel, I saw that you uploaded loads, and I didn't know what happened. Blah 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 blah. Like only a few YouTubers are mentioning it, so I don't know how true it is. Like Vadact said, I haven't noticed it personally, but if I look into it, I might notice it. You know, I don't know.
I think and then they did the switch between a scroll for the sub box to a page. Before it was a lot harder to miss a video. You scroll through every single video. Now you just kind of like skim.
Yeah,
Click on
I used to like it
IGN's
when
newest.
It showed like 5 videos. Do you remember that time? It was like the biggest thumbnail was like your latest video, and then next to it used to have like little like 4 miniature thumbnails. And it
Maybe,
used to show your previous uploads next to your latest upload. I used to like that stuff. That was like YouTube back when you had like your custom backgrounds.
Really?
Yeah,
channel.
that was awesome. I used to
But you
love
know what?
those.
That was cool about YouTube that way. Like I remember when they switched over to the what it is now sort of thing, or at least close to what it is now. And I missed that big banner at the top, and
You do?
that was kind of cool. I do. A little
I don't
bit,
know. I don't. I like the new one.
I don't know. It's like I
It
like
looks
the
a lot
little
cleaner
personal
now.
touch that you
Yeah,
could add.
it was a
yeah.
personal touch. Like I know still you can get you can put your banner in and stuff like that, but it wasn't like the whole sidebars and everything. Like it was your own personal page almost, like your own website.
Yeah. Well,
That's the thing. I feel like now it's all down kind of for optimization issues because they got to make sure like it plays on a mobile device, it plays on the TV, on like low end devices.
and the
so-
banner works like for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing is that now instead of looking at this wonderful art, you're looking at the thumbnails ready to click a video. You know.
Yeah, that's true as well.
True.
Like
Yeah.
the more the thumbnails do pop out a lot more against like the white background, but if you do like a crappy background, it would like all blend in. So yeah,
Like,
I
they
suppose,
don't-
I
they
suppose
don't
it's a good
care.
decision.
About personal touch. They want people watching videos. Make the
Yeah.
thumbnails bigger. Make their personal touch smaller.
Yeah.
Just watch the video. We don't care.
I still dislike the way YouTube favorite huger channels though.
Yeah, it's so obvious as well. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. They don't even try and hide it. It's like they'll only like YouTube Gaming did the thing where they were like follow everyone though at one point, but I just don't understand how it worked. It's like I tried them to get them to follow me. They
It's
never
like-
followed me.
It's like you know, little recommended channel box.
Yeah,
at the
it's
bottom
only
of your
massive
thing.
channels.
It's always the same channels. It's like no disrespect to the person whose channel is, but it's that Afmal girl. She's on like every
she's
single
on mine right now, yeah.
She's on every single Minecraft channel, regardless of whether they do roleplays or not. She is
See,
on
for
every
me-
single roleplay channel.
It's weird. I feel like, yeah, it is based on your channel though. Because like I've got
Yeah, it is.
Jacksepticeye, I got Dragast.
But do you think
Bubble
that's
Call,
because you've
Vanos,
cut
and
back
all that.
on the Minecraft stuff? Like if
think
you did
so.
Minecraft, you'd probably have Afmal on there.
Yeah, like I used to have just Minecrafters on there, but now it changed to like more gaming oriented YouTubers.
Yeah.
That do kind of similar content to me.
But it still only promotes the bigger channels, and I don't know. I feel like YouTube was more balanced back in the days. It is like you could go on the homepage and still find the small YouTuber here and there. But now it's just flooded with. The thing is with me, big YouTubers don't need more promoting.
They really
Yeah,
don't.
they'll get like their promotion like regardless, because all they
Yeah.
got to do is just make one video and it's gonna be top of the search results
Exactly.
pretty much.
Exactly, and even if
Well-
even if YouTube made a little section for like YouTubers that are under like I don't know 500k
Like
or
YouTube
something like that.
Spotlight or something
Yeah.
like that, where they have the exact same thing, but it's just like maybe underneath where it just has like a little spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now all the channels that are boxed, obviously Jacksepticeye 8 million, then I got a guy 500,000, 3 million, 15 million. I mean, do they really need the promotion?
Well, I think here's the thing. They just, if their watch time is supremely high, that means that YouTube is making more money from advertisement. So they want people watching as much advertisement as possible, and the big YouTubers are safe bets. So, okay,
Yeah.
promote this
It's
guy.
true.
Everyone that clicks on it is going to watch, most likely is going to watch this much advertisement, this much watch time. So promote him. Because they're safe bets. They're not going to take a
did you-
risk on an indie dude.
Did you see that like Markiplier's full screen account got hacked and
Yeah,
they released
oh
how
my
much money he made
God.
in a month? It was insane.
Like
I
that
missed
actually
that.
kind of.
I
It
mean,
was like $600,000 in a month.
is that really a
Wow.
surprise, though?
No, but like
No,
still,
but
it's
I
just
feel
to
like
hear
that links into what you say. Like YouTube want the bigger YouTubers to be promoted more
Well,
because then that generates
see,
them more income.
Mark makes 600,000. YouTube makes 600,000.
Yeah.
They want
No, YouTube gets
More.
more. than
they
that,
get
don't
more.
they?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just
55%,
making a
yeah.
statement.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like
Crazy.
he's with full screen, so that's just full screen gets a percentage of that.
No,
Mhm.
he's not with full screen. That was a maker
not?
screenshot.
Oh, Maker, yeah, Maker.
Oh, Maker. Oh, okay.
I thought full screen was part of it. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
But
Anyway,
yeah, it was
Whoever
insane.
whoever he's with, he's with someone, right?
I
Like,
think he's with Maker,
Yeah,
Polaris.
he is with
now he's-
Maker Polaris because he
yeah.
does a lot of videos with them. But
yeah,
now
so
he's
then-
with the PewDiePie network, which
Yeah.
is still like part of Maker. I just don't understand how that works.
I didn't understand it, and it's only exclusive, isn't it? Like no one can apply. They're gonna select. I didn't understand it at first because I know PewDiePie wanted to make this network and say
For the
like,
people.
I want to give back to the channels and stuff like that. But then he handpicked the big YouTubers only to be a part of it. and I
maybe
was
he's
But
like
the thing is,
defending
he
them
hosted
from
a
the
shout-out
man.
competition, which he still hasn't announced yet. So I feel like you might select some channels through that.
I think it's just the start of it.
Jacksepticeye channel only got big because he won a PewDiePie shout out competition.
Really?
That's how Jacksepticeye made it. He made it
Holy
because
crap.
PewDiePie did a shout out and he won it, and then like the channel blew up after that.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
I think
I know.
about that.
It might seem weird right now that PewDiePie is only getting the big dudes, but I think it's just to give that kind of like build up the network. See,
You
we
know
have
what I think they're really doing? It's not really necessarily a network. Like
More of an agent.
It's more. I feel like it's more of a kind of close recording group, kind of like like the Sidemen, or like the Pack, kind of something like that. In a way,
Yeah.
that I
I'd
feel
be
like that's what
disappointed
they're
if it
making.
was that because I feel like they had a chance there to show networks what they could be like.
that's what I still feel like they're going for that. I think they just you
yeah.
have to have the names attached. You have to have Markiplier, this
you
and
do,
that.
yeah.
Because
you
put
do.
it that way, remember networks back in the day? Like it was something exclusive. Not anyone could get into a network. It was more of a like
Yeah.
you apply and they're like, yeah, you know what, we might accept you if you
Yeah.
like meet their requirements. But now it's like, oh yeah, you got a channel of like 10 subscribers and 2 videos on your channel.
Yeah, here's
Oh, we can get
monetization.
you on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's all networks care about. So I feel like they're trying to bring that back with that network, but at the same time, I feel like it's like more of a cross promotion stunt for them. I don't
feel
know
like-
though.
I feel like it was a huge mistake by YouTube to start allowing everyone to monetize their videos because I feel like the level of quality just lowered on YouTube overnight
Yeah.
when that happened.
'Cause that's
Because
the thing,
anyone could
back-
upload videos
yeah.
and then do whatever
Back
they wanted.
then, it was all about if you have a quality channel, you have subscribers, and if you have subscribers, you can apply and make money.
But people
Now
would
it's just like-
strive to get that quality,
Yeah,
It's like, I have to
exactly.
do really good to be able to get partnered.
Like you need this many subscribers to unlock thumbnails.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you had to do well. You had to release good quality videos and stuff like that. You couldn't just upload anything because you'd never get a partnership. You'll
And
never
like
do it.
remember you
anything.
had to apply to get longer than 15-minute videos and like
Yeah.
you had all that stuff. Like that was
But
good.
now that
Which
they
probably
have that
promoted
over-
editing, you know what I mean? Now you
Yeah.
can just upload hour-long podcasts like it's nothing.
Yeah. Now it's available to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Like anyone can get thumbnails. Anyone can get like monetization. Like basically being in a network, it's just kind of like a safety net between you and well, when I say a safety net, they hardly protect you from copyright strikes or anything. But
Yeah, they really don't.
yeah.
Well, Conman's a perfect example of that. When you joined your network literally by a click of a button, didn't you?
Yeah, like the first network I joined after being on YouTube for 3 months, and I thought being in a network was like a huge step forward, and it literally, they took money from me for doing nothing in return.
Yeah.
Like
For
I
me,
literally,
what
I
surprised
logged
me
on.
is how you joined it. It was just like,
Yeah,
you
literally,
want to be
like,
on network? Click, done. That
Yeah,
was
it was called Awesomeness TV, and it was run by Nickelodeon.
Awesomeness
And-
TV. Wow.
Yeah, just,
Yeah. Says the name.
and yeah, and so like they said they had all these big stars or whatever. I'm like, oh, that looks pretty cool. So you log on to their website, and you put in your birth date, and you click apply, and then like an hour later you're accepted in as long as you have one video.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It, like-
Did you get out of it in the end?
Yes, I'm out of it. Yeah. I'm with Curse now.
My machinima contract runs out in March. I
Yeah,
can't wait to get out of that.
Whoa.
I've been with them for 3 years. I can't wait to get out of that.
Yeah, see, mine was a 2-year contract with Awesomeness TV. I was able to get out after the 2 years and just kind of on my own for a while there. And I don't know, I felt more comfortable with. I saw like higher monetization rates for whatever reason when I was with a network, you know, as opposed to my own, which seems weird. But it just seemed like I was getting
No,
more.
because the networks
Yeah,
do
like,
get
they
like
have better
higher
ad
CPMs,
deals.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
then they take a percentage. of
Yeah,
So
so
it.
it ends up leveling out.
So Curse is a 90-10, which is what I feel is appropriate. They get 10% of
Yeah, I
what
That's
I
pretty nice.
and
I
I get
agree.
I get 90. I think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
You know what's appropriate? 100 AdSense for the win. That's appropriate.
But see, I tested that out for like close to 6 months, and it wasn't very good.
I don't know. My
didn't-
CPM has been very comparable to like, everyone else's. Like
So
10
why do you guys think, right, money is such a like taboo subject to talk about on YouTube? Like
'Cause people-
anyone,
I don't
Oh,
understand.
I know
people
why.
don't want to talk about money,
Yeah.
and viewers don't want to hear about money, and it's just like no one wants. Like, because I can imagine people listening to us talking about money now, and they're just thinking, oh, all they care about is views and money.
Yeah,
But
true.
I reckon why people like think of it that way because the audience is quite young and they don't understand that you don't go into a shop, you don't get things for free, and you don't get to like just live your life just like being happy and everything, not having to do anything. You gotta work to basically stay alive. It's that's the society we live in. If you don't work, you basically live to work to live.
I guess it's that thing. It's like a lot of people don't like hearing that YouTube is a job.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
don't know
like why? Why not?
Because
Like,
it's tainted.
You think
but
about it.
I
You
think
think
I've-
about it. Those actors and stuff that you
But
watch
I
on
think
Netflix.
people have a like a chip on their shoulder against people enjoying their job. I think
Yeah.
if someone enjoys something they do, it's
Yeah.
like, well, you shouldn't call it a job then if you enjoy it. It's a hobby. No, it's a job. We can still enjoy what we do. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
feel
professional
like
athletes.
It
right?
is kind
Like-
of a YouTuber's fault, I feel like, because a lot of YouTubers, you know, when they paint this like fake reality, when they're like, yeah, I don't care about money at all, I just do it for fun. It's like, yeah, sure, like you can do it for fun, but I can guarantee you, if you couldn't monetize your videos anymore, you are basically maybe going to do it once a week. You're not gonna continue doing it because you actually have to go out and get a job.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think,
not gonna lie. When I started, I was like, I loved YouTube, loved doing it. I had a full-time job at the time.
Yeah.
But when I started making a bit of money for it, I was like, whoa, this is amazing. I'm making money with things that I love doing.
Exactly,
It's like,
yeah.
it can't get any better than that, can it? Isn't that what every human being wants?
Yeah.
That's what they say. Like, if you enjoy your job, you never work a day in your life.
Yeah, because that's what every human being wants.
And
no one
that,
likes
that
working.
honestly should be the goal of life, to find a job to support yourself, but you enjoy it. You enjoy what you do, and you love doing it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what everybody should strive to do, is to find that passion in life, what you like to do. and then get paid for it.
I think I'm a bit. I think just like the taboo might come from like every time you hear, oh, local YouTuber screws over developer out of $20,000 to make a single video.
No. I think what's kind of also hurting, kind of like people just talking about money in general, is those articles that are like, PewDiePie made 15 million, and then
For screaming at a camera, you know.
Yeah, and then a soldier that went to like Iraq is jobless. It's like,
PewDiePie's not American
it's
first.
life. Like,
Yeah, we didn't create the kind of platform we're working on. You know, we're just using it.
I'm
It's
sorry.
kind of funny when you say it that way. Like, you think about it, like there are some jobs out there that people do just get paid a crap ton of money to literally really not do much.
Go yell at like
Like-
CEO of
think
Coca-Cola.
of it. Think
guys,
of it as being a model, right? You're being paid for looking good. Like, talking about unfair. What do? You just pose. You just stand there because you look good. That's all, and you get paid millions. And then, meanwhile, someone is like basically putting their life on the line just to like protect his country and get paid like maybe nothing.
Well, yeah,
you
you got to think about it even in this like perspective. Athletes get paid so much money to play sports, right? Like something that they've enjoyed their whole life. Yes, they got to work hard at it. Yes, they're extremely talented.
Yeah.
Then there's doctors. Yes, they're making $100,000 a year, but they're saving lives. It's not always fair in life.
Hey guys, hey guys. Biggs has got Biggs' eyes probably like ripping his head off.
Fancy guessed it. He's like, Biggs has got to go.
Oh,
Like,
she's gonna rip my head off if he doesn't go.
Yeah, but I've got to go, guys. It's fun though. It's really fun. I'll speak to you guys next week, I guess.
All right.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
See ya, Biggs.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye. If we can last 15 more minutes, I meet my quota.
We'll do it. So,
We can easily do it.
All right.
more of the story. Life is not fair. I'm sorry.
Life isn't fair. It's not.
Yeah, but
and
I feel like it also comes down to jealousy. People are like, here, oh yeah, what does a YouTuber do? He plays games and he gets paid. It's like, that's bullshit.
Anyone
you
can
know?
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try it then. Like, that's the thing with YouTube. Anyone can do it. So why don't you go ahead and do it as well?
Well, who was that? The talk show host. Who was it? That
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel, I
Jimmy
think?
Kimmel. Yeah, that whole YouTube gaming thing, and he was kind of losing his mind on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, he's sitting there in front of a camera as well, reading stuff
Reading
that other
stale
people-
Yeah,
jokes.
he's not even
Writ-
coming
written
up
for
with his
him.
own jokes.
Yeah, like
That's the thing.
he's got writers doing that for him.
Yeah.
When you kind of think about it, he's entertaining people, and so are YouTubers.
Yeah.
But for the majority, we're writing our own stuff, or we're coming up with our own stuff.
Yeah.
Like for the majority, obviously, like some bigger skits or whatever, they may get writers for that.
Yeah.
But like in general, we're both kind of doing the same thing.
Now,
Yeah.
here's
We're
the
both in
thing.
the entertainment business.
Do
That's
you
what YouTube
do you
really is.
enjoy free content? Is that what you like? You like the free Minecraft videos?
Yeah.
Well, they're not free. Sorry,
They're not.
they're free for you,
They're free.
not for me.
What? Not for you. What? I'm
It
so
costs
confused
me
what you're saying.
time, money.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was confused by what you were saying there.
Yeah,
Like,
at
what?
first I was like, wait, are you trying to sell me something? Hold on.
Yeah.
Do you like
Do
free
you
Minecraft?
like your YouTube videos?
It's
well,
like
YouTube
well, tell
Red.
me.
we had this discussion about. I made a video on what's it called? Ad block.
Yeah.
Adblock, yeah.
And it was really surprising. Actually, a lot of people knew about it and they were supportive. So, you know,
Yeah.
I think the taboo is kind of going away. I think a lot of people know, at least people that are on the inside. Like if you have a local mom, it's like, oh, you're making all this money. She
Yeah.
might not understand, but I have a feeling that a lot of the people.
Yeah, I guess if you look at that, like people that are struggling, they're working 2 jobs just to put food on the table, and then there's PewDiePie who's making that crap ton of money.
There's always going to be someone that makes more money than you.
Yes,
Yeah.
there will be, but I can see where that would be like in their mind. Like he just yells at a camera and he gets this much money, and I'm here working 2 jobs.
Yeah, but then
But
obviously
at the same
they don't
time,
realize that he's been working a full-time job, 12 hours a day,
Yeah.
3 years before he made anything.
Yes,
And
and
that-
like
just don't
there's
get
also
that.
YouTubers out there that
Make
do
pennies.
have families, and they're literally supporting, like they're just putting bread on the table,
Yeah.
because they're doing something they want to find a passion in. They want to, like they love YouTube,
Yeah.
like it is out there.
I will say that if you have a child and you're not getting a job and you're doing YouTube, that's a mistake.
Yes, but there's a lot of people that make mistakes out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a reality. I mean, I know I could not live off what I make on YouTube.
Neither could I.
couldn't. Not even anywhere close.
Like, but that's the thing. It's the most satisfying feeling being able to support yourself as well, like through doing what you love.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like,
100%.
that's the thing that like drives me as well. It's just like I don't have to suck up to anyone, because I remember like when I used to work in a restaurant, it was basically, what is a waiter? You suck up to people for tips.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just hated that. I just couldn't stand it. So that's why, like, YouTube was the first thing that I found an actual passion for, which I wanted to do. Because I'm the type of person that if I don't like something, I'm not going to do it. That's why in school I didn't do very well, because I only cared about the subjects that I had, like, an interest in.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't the type of person that's like, yeah, you got to do this because you got to do this, because that's what the system says. I'm like, no, if I don't feel like doing something, I'm not going to do it.
I mean,
And YouTube was the first thing I ever found that kind of like, I just like doing it, so that's why I do it.
Yeah, it's actually quite funny because I go back 3 years ago when I first started YouTube, and like it was never really in the back of my mind that, okay, this is something in the field that I want to do. I don't know if YouTube's ever going to become more than just this for me, you know, just
Yeah.
having fun and making videos for the hell of it. But what it's led me to is like I went into sport management for a year, and then I didn't do well at that. Then I went into recreation and leisure at school. Didn't do well at that, and I got thinking, what is there that I enjoy? What do I enjoy doing? And YouTube I enjoy doing, and that led me to the broadcasting program that I'm now in, and I got my own radio show.
yeah.
If I never did YouTube, I would have never found that passion in life.
Yeah.
Like to know that this is at least some sort of form of entertainment that I want to do. Doing something like this, like we took a premiere class last year, and now I got a Photoshop class this semester. Like, you know, broadcasting would never have been even in the back of my mind if it wasn't for YouTube, which is kind of cool when you think of it that way. It led me to finding my career, my future career.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
Hmm.
As a wise man once said.
All right. But yeah, it's just kind of cool to think that YouTube led me in that direction to find...
It was kind of like a stepping stone for you.
Yeah.
To like move on
Yeah,
to
like,
something
and I mean,
else. Yeah.
I've never made this, like, I've never hid this at all. I would absolutely love if YouTube could be a full-time job. I would love it. Like, I would have no problem with it whatsoever. And I'm obviously going to keep working and trying to make something out of this.
Mhm.
But if it doesn't, it at least has led me in the direction to know where I want to be.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about. You know, everything's just a stepping stone.
Yeah.
It's just whether or not you can feed yourself during that stepping stone. That's the main issue.
Yeah. I feel like, because I know like YouTube isn't gonna last forever. Even if you like make it big on YouTube, you're not gonna be relevant for all this time. You're gonna have to move on to something else. But that's the thing, it's an opportunity for you. Because that's the thing, YouTube, like, honestly, the opportunities you get when you're like, you make it on YouTube, quote unquote make it, because you technically never make it. Like, it's crazy.
No, that's true, though. That is very true. You technically never do make it.
Yeah, there's always something more that you can do.
Yep.
And that's kind of like what I try and live by, like, every day. It's just like, you can do more. Like, as soon as you like kind of slow down and step down and be like, yeah, I've made it, it's like, no, you haven't made
That's
it.
when
If you say you've
hits
made
you. That's when it hits you that you haven't made it.
yeah, exactly. And then you start regretting your decisions that you made about like slowing down and everything. You just gotta keep going all the time until you die, because that is life. That is the
Yeah.
society that humans have built for generations to come. Isn't
You
that
know-
exciting, guys?
You know what's? It's gonna start to interest me as like these YouTubers that we all have. They start to get further up there in age.
Yeah.
And
Rhett and Link are already like
uh,
35, right?
yeah, but I'm talking like people, like teachers can retire at 50 something, think it is, at least in Canada. I don't know what it is in the States because there's different payrolls. But like,
What's retire mean?
just like you retire.
That's a joke. I live in America.
Oh, okay.
There's no such
All
thing.
right. So, anyways, like, as you get up there in age, you build this pension your whole way up, right?
Yep.
And when you retire, you get that. And it's like, so it'll be interesting to see, like, if YouTube actually starts to implement something like that moving forward in the future, if they want to continue to see YouTubers make this a career.
Nah, just save your money.
Well, that's you never know though. You know what I mean? Like just something like that, where after you're done and you want to leave YouTube and you've been there for a certain amount, do they continue to help you because it was your job?
Not really, no.
No,
But
I don't
by
foresee
that
that.
time, you probably have a bunch of money saved up and you were smart about your money and you invested. Plus, if you register yourself as a business, you're technically working, which is like adding to your pension. I don't know how it works over in Canada and
One
America.
thing is that when you work freelance, pensions are when you're like with a company.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You have to register yourself as a company at one point. I've got to do that next month,
Okay.
which is the weirdest thing ever. I honestly never thought I would have to register my channel as a company.
Yeah.
It's
Oh really? Okay.
weird.
I didn't know you had to do that. Okay.
Yeah, because because that's the thing. I'm getting to the point where I obviously like I'm starting to make money where I have to pay taxes, right?
Right.
But it's gonna be like where's that money coming from? So I gotta like register myself, so I get taxed accordingly and everything. So that's why I gotta register myself as a limited business or something like that.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna be like employing anyone or anything yet. Maybe in the future, who knows where this is gonna take me.
Can you imagine like actually being able to afford to hire an editor or something like that, and the amount of videos you could pump out?
That's the thing. It's all possible on YouTube because like the guy, an example, Quebblecop. You guys heard of him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I met the guy when he had 12,000 subscribers. We got added to the same like Skype chat, and it was I thought nothing of it. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really like his content. His content seemed average to me. But then he saw this big trend with GTA, and it was like the first one on it. And now he's making like, basically, like in December, he got 100 million views for 1 month alone. And like he's at the age of 20, and he's buying a house. I think.
Oh,
next
that's my
year.
age. Oh.
Yeah, and like he has an editor now and everything. That's the thing. YouTube, the opportunity is there. You just gotta get lucky and put the work in to make it.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Oh my
it mainly
goodness.
comes down to.
Why are people
But
screaming?
yeah,
What? You
People are
fancy that?
screaming like
Oh.
crazy people over here. My goodness.
right.
Oh my!
I
Stop.
hear them. Green
It's like
back.
stupid.
Ah!
Calm yourself. My goodness. This is why I'll never be professional. Always people screaming.
I'm actually I'm looking at a solo place for next year, which I'm very excited about because like right now it's still that somewhat awkward when my roommate comes home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you're yelling or whatever, like, or you're talking pretty loudly, and you're just like, all right, now I got to keep it down a little bit because someone else is home.
Yeah.
It would be really nice just to have my own place and never have to worry about what time it is or
yeah,
whatever, you know, like, because the nice part about my schedule right now is I'm done no later than 3:30 each day, some days earlier than that, and he goes till like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night. So when I come home, I've got that period of time. But
Yeah.
after he comes home, I try not to do anything because it's just home.
Yeah. That's why people go to work.
Yeah.
yeah. That's the thing. That's why by the end of this year, I'm planning on moving out. Because it's the same kind of reason. Because like the walls in the UK are super thin. Like you can hear
My walls
everything.
are thin here too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's so annoying. I'm gonna be buying like the soundproofing panels just to put up on the walls because like I'm basically I live in like a semi-detached house. So like I've got neighbors
Right.
over my wall, and when I'm like making or I'm wanting to make a video at night, which sometimes I gotta do because
Inspiration.
time zones and everything
Yep.
and it all comes around to like the 24-hour job thing. Sometimes you gotta wait until like 12 at night to record a video, and you're not gonna be then whispering in the video because people are like gonna be like, what are you doing?
Why being
Like,
awkward?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like there's a lot of stuff going behind the scenes that like people not necessarily notice at first, and obviously they're gonna complain that you're whispering, you're being awkward. So that's why like I want to move out and just be.
It would be nice. It would be nice to be on my own, and like it's doable for me now. Like it
Yeah.
is doable for me to actually be on my own. I'm looking at a few places. Like I looked at one today, but it was an absolute hole. Like God,
Yeah.
like literally, I walk in and it's downstairs, and it's like it was weird because like it's a solo bachelor. It's called a bachelor suite or whatever. So just all one floor, and I walk in and there's no stove. And I'm like, how do you expect me to cook? You got like a stove, you got like one of those stovetop things, like a portable stovetop that they were telling me that's what you can cook on. I'm like, I can't do that. I use
Just have like a
stove in my
fire
place.
pit in the middle of the
Yeah,
house.
like, yeah, so
Going old school.
I don't know, but like it's looking at some other places, but I definitely want to be on my own now. This weekend was nice because my roommate went back home. So,
Yeah, and that
yeah.
kind of like comes around once again, saying that, yeah, there comes an age where you're kind of even expected to move out and be on
Yeah.
your own as an adult. So that's why like you can't be just doing something for spending like you're dedicating your entire life to something that you can't support yourself on.
Right.
So that's why once again, like you gotta make money on YouTube if you want to like keep doing what you're doing, if you want to entertain your audience.
Yeah.
You'll have
Like-
you'll have a time limit, before responsibilities start piling
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Yep. That's for sure.
So if you can't grow within a certain time limit, sometimes like a lot of kids start when they're like 14.
Yeah.
Then at that point it stays at a hobby.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's even harder at that age because people are like, "Wait, this kid is 14. I'm not gonna watch him."
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. It's
Well, the thing is that
that's
like
why
okay,
I feel like it is hard to make it on YouTube.
Well, I started when I was 17,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I started doing YouTube when I was 17, and so I'm lucky at that point that I did start when I did, because it
Yeah.
it wasn't like I was, your voice is dropped, like you're
Yeah.
oh, wow.
yeah, or
Well,
at least for the most part, by the time you're 17, at least it's a little deeper than a high pitched 14-year-old talking like this.
Yeah.
right?
Basically, like I sound right now with this cold.
Yeah, I have this idea. It's not a popular one, but not everyone has the qualities to become a YouTuber.
Definitely,
Yep.
that is true. Like sometimes there's no denying it.
Now,
There's people out there that just sometimes need to take a little bit of a hint that might not be the right choice for them.
but there's always something out there for you.
Yeah.
YouTube, like, it's just one of the many things you can do.
It is a very competitive space as well. Like people often say it is harder to make it on YouTube than it is to make it in Hollywood. And the thing is, YouTube is so accessible. That's why everyone is doing it though.
Yeah.
And every year it's becoming harder and harder. So as I said, like if you either don't put the hours in to make your content as entertaining you as you can, if you don't have standards, if you just decide to release a video that you're recording in 10 minutes and don't even edit,
Yeah.
chances are there's about 10,000 other people that have done that before.
Yeah.
But if you try to separate yourself, be unique, so you're gonna find that kind of niche audience for your channel, you're more likely to get yourself out there, or you just need an amazing personality, as I say. Like honestly, if you got that, you're sorted. I'm telling you, you gotta put minimal effort in. You just need
It's
a
like, yo,
personality.
guys, I you know what?
Yo, it's your boy.
But that's their strength. You know what I mean? Some people have that, some people don't. Like, some people are good with their hands. Some people are good at speaking. Some people
Yeah.
are smart. Some people sing.
Are dumb.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
yeah, that's what YouTube's for.
Yeah.
That's where the dumb people go.
Pretty much.
There's all these strengths. It doesn't matter. YouTube isn't the only thing. If someone's smaller than you at YouTube, they're probably, doesn't mean that you're better than them.
no, it maybe they just didn't get lucky with one of their videos. Because I can honestly say, if it wasn't for Just Cause, I probably would have been still at like 18,000. It was just one of my videos somehow got noticed or got picked up by the YouTube algorithm.
Yep.
and
Sneezed
it
you
was
out.
able to expose my channel. But that's the thing, you don't know which video that is. So if
You really don't. You just got to put
Yeah.
all your effort into every video.
every single video, because if you're like, oh, you know what, I don't care about this video. So like that's the thing. Anyone's video could get picked up by the algorithm, and it's all based on view time right now. So if people are like bored after 5 seconds of watching your video, people are gonna click off of it. So
they
then
miss
the
your chance.
algorithm is gonna drop your video because like it's basically not what people want. YouTube has like things in place to like kind of determine that. So that's why it's hard.
Like I've
you
seen
gotta
channels gain that boost, thousands
Yeah.
of subscribers, and they're not ready for it. They're mentally not. They're not mature enough, and they do nothing with it. You know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I feel like if you see a big boost in like subscribers on a channel, like surely that person must be doing something right
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. You might get all the exposure in the world, but people might not subscribe to you because like maybe it was just a one-off video. You know, the rest of your content might be absolute balls.
Yeah. Who knows?
I don't know. YouTube is a weird place.
It
not-
really
it's not
is.
normal.
Like, if anyone understands YouTube, they're probably like PewDiePie anyway. So.
They're lying.
Underline.
We can
Yeah.
talk about it. We can talk about how. See, here we go. We understand YouTube. We talk about how much we don't know about YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's very
when
true.
you know you understand
All of
it.
it is a big
Yeah.
mystery. It's just crazy
When they change one thing.
how a lot of people like their job is based on such a fragile platform. In all fairness.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. At any moment, it can literally be taken away from you.
When they
Yeah.
switch from views to watch time, that's when a lot of channels.
Are
It's
gonna
happened
die off.
before.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That is the next big YouTube transition. It's all about watch time now. What happened to animators? I haven't seen an animator put out an animation for a long time. Do you know why? Because it's basically they're
Impossible.
either like it's basically impossible for their videos to get noticed now. All they care about is commission.
Yeah. It's just a product. It's a business,
Yeah.
and we're just lucky enough to fit the mold.
Yeah.
And we're talking about this like we are really anything. We're just really, really tiny fish in a big pond. Like, honestly, we really are.
I'm lucky. We're lucky enough to have a mild audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
Like,
this,
exactly. And the fact, like, I still find it so cool. Like, the fact that, like, for me, like, almost 7,000 people have clicked that subscribe button.
Yeah.
They're like, just, you think about 7,000 people, the size of how many people that actually is.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And, like, you look at a video and you're like, oh, crap, that only got 200 views. That's still 200 people.
Yeah,
Right.
that decided to take
Like-
the time out of their day
Yeah.
to like watch your video. It's crazy. Honestly, it blows my mind every time. I wish I got the same feeling every time I saw like views come in, because obviously you kind of get desensitized to that
Yeah.
a little bit.
Well,
as you
I
go on.
remember.
There's
I
no
remember,
denying that.
like, I remember when I got 5 views on like my second video. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy crap! Are you kidding me?"
what
Five
what
pe-
kind of
and, like, that-
losers are you?
That first subscriber was so cool to see.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I still remember that. Like, it was so cool.
Yeah.
I now you gain quite a few a day or whatever, and you're just like, oh, that's cool. Like,
yeah.
it doesn't hit you the same way.
Yeah, because the thing is,
Like-
the bigger you get, it more just becomes down to numbers.
And then your
Yeah.
expectations are high.
Yeah, because you're just like you're looking at statistics. Because as a YouTuber, you do that pretty much all the time. I'm not gonna lie, I spend like hours on looking at statistics daily.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love something about statistics. I don't know what it is about them. Once again, I'm probably addicted to them.
Well, I mean, like, here's me saying, like, I got Social Blade open in a second tab, right? Like, it's
Yeah, like
it's,
it
it's
is
like always
one
up.
of my most visited websites. And
Yeah.
if I see like a spike going down, I'm like, okay, I'm doing something wrong. This is all going horribly wrong. I gotta correct that. It's kind of what it comes down to. But then you realize, like I'm looking at my Social Blade, like I've gained more subscribers than there's like basically people in my town, which is like what?
Jesus.
That's crazy.
You guys are nerds.
Ooh.
Yep. It is what it is. YouTube
Still
is a,
insane.
YouTube
It's
is a
really
fickle
cool.
place. Prediction impossible. Success not likely.
Hard.
Money? Nah. But when it works out, hot
Right.
damn. Is it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, it's so difficult and so hard to predict. But once you like, in a way, start making it,
If the
not
stars
make
align
it,
and
if
you're
you start making it, then yeah, it's it's the best, honestly.
so you think we've been going on for long enough?
I think
We've
so.
been rambling on for quite
Yep.
some time.
We
Yep.
have 2 hours and 39 minutes to be exact.
So, thank you all for sticking around with us tonight on the Pseudo-Serious podcast. Biggs and Yeoldmama are no longer here, but you can go check out their channels. They're in the descriptions of any Chaoscraft video. Check out
Pretty much.
Vadact, uploads Just Cause 3 every 3 hours. Conman talks to
Basically.
himself sometimes.
Sometimes, yep.
Um,
Sometimes I have other people to talk to.
I make podcast videos every week. You can expect another podcast next week. Different people, most likely Biggs, maybe Common and Vadact will return if they're up for it.
Possibly. We'll
Probably,
see.
yeah. I
Yeah,
like this.
I like
this.
it. I do like it.
I
Just as
like
long as
rambling
nothing's going
on
on.
about things.
Freeze the mind.
Yeah, it does. It like
Yeah.
makes you think, because sometimes you think those things, but you don't say them out loud, so that doesn't make them real.
Yeah, it's good to talk about it. We
Yeah.
enjoy talking to you guys as well, so you can actually,
Yes.
we can communicating with you is like, it's like YouTube is kind of like a little barrier. It's like a wall, but now we can directly talk to you guys.
That would be better if it was on Twitch.
It's never gonna happen. So
Wow.
thank you all for watching, sticking around. I've been Fancy,
I've been Conman.
Vlad here.
and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.